It is still on a blank canvas right now. Unless I reload it.
All right, we are live.
Are we live?
Yeah, we are.
Oh yeah, look at that. We are live. Yo, we are live. Hey, check it out.
Yeah,
Welcome, one and all, to the Boyz In Green, the
something we've
first
been
ever
working on.
podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's something that, like, I think I've mentioned this before. Like, this is something that we both wanted to do for a while, because, like, I think it just, like, we have like just a lot of crap that we want to talk about and stuff like that. And I'm just like, I think you said it where, like, you wanted to, like, have this sort of, like, we should do it on a podcast format or something like that, because
Yeah.
we both have, like, similar topics that we discuss on our channels, so it's like it almost feels fitting that we do this in a way.
Yeah.
So I mean, honestly, it's like, yeah, like, this is something that seems to be an occurrence for it. So what is it in store that is brewing with you, Jerry?
Um. Hmm. That's a good question because even though I'm trying see dramas and shit like that, I never get dramas like you do. But I don't know. For
I
me,
honestly, like, when it comes to stuff like that, I feel like it's inevitable. You just kind of come across it, like, just randomly. It's like almost every day when you
Mhm.
just see something online, and there's always something going on online with either just a group of people, a group of friends, just petty stuff, and it just
I'll
it's
tell you
almost
that.
like, I like to cover those type of topics, because, like, I use those as an example for, like, my viewers, the people that watch me and all that, as a way to be like, yo, don't be like these people. Like, these
Mhm.
people seem to, like, have this sort of mentality where it's like, oh yeah, like crapping on this person or doing this and that to that person. It's like, that's totally justified. It's like, no. So it's like, I
Oh
like
yeah,
to take,
about it.
like, examples of that and just kind of, like, bring it up onto that as examples to not
I
be like
know.
that.
I know. I already have to dealt with those people, and yeah, they're really dickheads. That's all I gotta
Yeah,
say.
yeah. You've. I'm
Rats
pretty sure
too.
you've dealt with people like that. I'm sure, like, in your
Yeah,
past.
yeah. I have to deal with people who are like not like who are rats. People who are just sensitive. Two of them at least, and one who is willing to end a friendship because of her fucking political beliefs too. Fucking
That's
hell.
crazy, man. Like, that's the thing too. Another thing with, like, political stuff, like, that's obviously going to be, like, something that will split everyone apart. And it's just like, who cares? Like, legit, who cares? Like, why is that even something for real?
Hmm.
It's wild with it.
Yeah, and I'm always on the belief that no matter like if there is like a community, like for example the Godzilla community, don't always assume it's filled with bad people because there's always going to be good people in there. But I'll be honest here. I hope I don't keep this promise, but that's slowly going away because the amount of bullshit I have to deal with. So like every time someone tells me, "Oh, they like Godzilla's stem or fucking like the man in the suit thing," I'm gonna be like, "Yeah, no thanks. I don't want to hang out with you anymore." It's supposed to be because of the bullshit I dealt with. And again, I kind of hate that I'm coming to that conclusion because again, I've been growing up by my mother always telling me that type of stuff like just because there's bad in a community or there's just like a bad apple, that bad apple should not represent the whole community and shit like that.
Exactly. And it's just, when it comes down to it, it's like people just automatically, it's like when they see someone that is like that acts really messed up, it's like automatically, it's like, oh yeah, if you act like that, that has to mean that everyone acts like that. It's like, no. Like, everyone has
Yeah.
their own sort of, like, views and all that. There's always going to be someone messed up in the community. There's always going to be
Mhm.
someone that's doing some crude and toxic stuff in, like, every community. Any community you
Yeah.
go, then it's inevitable, and it's unfortunate to some extent that Godzilla fans are kind of experiencing that right now. because like for a while, like the Godzilla fandom for a while has always been a niche fandom, and it never had this like sort of hierarchy of like trying to be like bigger like the Marvel fandom or like to a certain extent like the MLP fandom or just any fandom in general. It's crazy that the Godzilla community is kind of slowly grown to that because obviously, you know, the MonsterVerse to a certain extent is a new product, a new what you call it, a new franchise. And like obviously with the new franchise, it could be new fans and you know, they're gonna be constantly doing some things, trying to make you do things or say things and stuff like that. And it's just like, no, man, it's like everyone has a different way of looking at things, and it's just it is what it is.
Yeah, either that or do like the craziest thing. Like for example, when I sent you that picture, I was like saying, dude, if this is true that Space Godzilla is gonna be in Supernova, I'm gonna be pissed. Like I love Space Godzilla, but in my opinion, he's way too fucking early to introduce.
Dude.
But even then,
gosh.
Actually, no, I'll let you explain it.
Yeah, Space Godzilla in the MonsterVerse, man. Like, okay, I've been seeing a lot of quote unquote leaks of Space Godzilla apparently, and I'll be honest, man. Like, I just don't really think he's gonna be in there. Like, here's the thing: half of me is like, that would be cool if he's in there, but at the same time, I'll be cringing the flip out if I heard a professional actor in a serious scene say his name, Space Godzilla.
Oh, like it did.
Like, like, yeah. Like, do you have any idea how like weird that would sound coming from like a professional actor like that? I'm just not to say like the Heisei era didn't have its professional actors, but it's just we're living in a different era of like the 21st century. You know, it's and like hearing this, it would just be so weird, but also very hilarious. So I'm just kind of like on a mixed boat with that.
Yeah, but it's more likely, like you said, and I even seen like people like Matt Pat saying this too. I honestly do believe they're just gonna make original monsters. Like it sucks, but it's a way to save money, so you can't really complain about it.
It really is, and that's the thing. I don't understand why that's a bad thing. Like people are constantly trying to see the same thing over and over and over. We have to get original monsters eventually. Like we can't just rely on like the old monsters. And like, you know, I understand the old monsters are cool. You know, they have awesome designs. They have an awesome presence. Their backstory and all that. But they were made at a time when like, you know, that was their time. That was their debut. And when they first debuted, they were original. They are original monsters made by Toho. And, you know, the MonsterVerse kind of just like right now just kind of feels to be relying on those Toho monsters constantly. And it's like, you know, it's like, yeah, it's not bad, I guess, but it's just like, you know, it's always nice to see some original monsters, in my opinion, honestly. It's, yeah.
I'm fine with like balancing out. Like I don't mind like having original monsters, but also having like Toho monsters too, just as long as they fit with the theme they're going for.
For real. Yeah. It's
like like I know he's not going to be in the movie because like I said, they're most likely are going to stick with like original kaiju and stuff like that. But I honestly believe like if this is true, Gigan should be like the monster for Supernova, because even though we don't know much about the movie, but it is hinting for a space theme. So if you have any monsters that's not like the same level of Space Godzilla and it's kind of serious, I believe Gigan will be that monster to fit. But like I said earlier, that's probably not going to happen because of money and stuff like that. So
just a lot of talk, talking, and it really just boils down to the fact that it's just. Yeah, it just really just boils down to that. Like, there's a lot of talk, you know. I mean, maybe they might include them. Like, I'm not like. Here's the thing. At the end of the day, it's like if they include those monsters, I'm not gonna complain. You know, I like seeing them, but it's just, it's like with me personally. It's just like I'd like to see more original monsters. It's always nice to see more original monsters. And also I've been seeing a lot of just leaks, like quote unquote leaks of the designs of the monsters and all that. And I'm just like, bro. Like they haven't been taken down by Legendary or Warner Brothers. Like Unless there's like someone up there that's not doing their job and like taking down these like things or whatever.
Yeah.
As far as I know, as far as I know, they're not official. Because if they
Yeah.
haven't been taken down by Legendary themselves, then it's like
I
Yeah.
can think of a few examples of that something like that happened. I think if I can remember correctly, during the release of No Way Home, I think someone leaked a screenshot of like Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, Andrew Garfield Spider-Man, and Tom Holland Spider-Man together.
yeah,
But that was taken down by Disney.
exactly. And another thing too, a Jurassic World Rebirth just recently, someone leaked some of the soundtrack bits from the film. That one got taken down like the next day.
Oh,
So like
yeah.
I don't know if I don't know if someone up there in the Monsterverse division or the people that do the production or whatever to prevent any leaks going on. I don't know if they're not doing the job, or maybe just maybe all the alleged designs of the characters are complete BS. It's nonsense. But yeah, honestly, when it comes down to it, I'm still, looking forward to this. I think it might be a pretty good movie. I think. Yeah.
I mean, the funniest thing is, while I was watching Thunderbolts, they did show the trailer for Jurassic World Rebirth. My mom was there with me. She was watching. She was like, "We should watch that." And I told her, "I don't know. Like for me, like I wasn't gonna watch this movie because it's going back to an old trope, and for me, like I'm fine with new tropes, but I feel like they're only bringing back the old trope because of the fans and stuff like that, which I don't mind that. But it's an old trope, and we shouldn't be using old stuff. Like
when you say old trope, like you mean like returning to an island and all that, or
going to an island or returning to an island? Yeah, that one.
Yeah. I think obviously that's been done like how many times? Like 3 times?
No,
4 times,
5.
I think.
Actually, no, that would be like okay. So it was the first Jurassic Park, Lost World, Jurassic Park 3, Jurassic World, Jurassic World Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. Yeah, it was like what was that 5 or 6?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
because I do know that like the three movies, the first Jurassic Park movies, they were always going back to the island.
Yeah,
and then
like
obviously,
like Zeno said, he said it was 5 times they did that.
Oh, it was 5 times. All right, yeah.
5
So
times.
5 times then.
Mhm.
I think Jurassic World Dominion was the only kind. Yeah, it had like different varieties of like going into cities, going into
and even though the movie, and I can agree with people after looking back at the movie, it wasn't really that good. But I feel like if it had like a sequel to it and it was 10 times better and it was like the proper ending to the series, I would have been fine with it. But it is what it is.
It would have been great. Yeah.
Yeah, it would have been great. But yeah, I feel like whoever was marketing or making the movie was just doing an awful job. Like they even try to say like the Giganotosaurus was going to be the Joker of the Jurassic Park universe.
My gosh, I remember that. I honestly forgot about that. Like, oh god, I think it was the director that said that too. He was the one I mentioned. Gosh. Like it was all on a Twitter post or whatever, and I remember seeing that. I was like, bro, what? What are you going on about?
I heard that, and when he said it, I was thinking like, wait, are we giving dinosaurs personalities now? Because that'll be weird. Because that'll be like a little bit like anthropomorphic. But for me, mostly, I was thinking about maybe design wise, like the Giga's color is like inspired by the Joker or something. But
I don't know, maybe the scars. I don't know, because the scars. I guess I don't know. It's ridiculous. It really is just dumb.
Yeah, it's ridiculous and funny.
But yeah, honestly though, the Jurassic World Rebirth though, like I'm honestly like having high hopes for it, because like it seems like from what I've been seeing from posts and just from the teaser trailers that we've been seeing, it has like a bit of aspects of realism in certain cases where it's like, because I noticed this too, like the T-Rex in Jurassic Park, in the Jurassic Park franchise, it always has like this like entrance where it does like this dramatic kind of roaring and all that. And I'm not against that personally. I think that's badass. But I guess in this one, like they're taking a more grounded approach where it's like, because like the T-Rex doesn't roar at the people at all. Like it doesn't do any
Really?
dramatic type of thing like that. Like it literally just it locks in and just approaches the boat and all that. It approaches them, and it just kind of it's there to eat them. I like, and honestly, it's like that's honestly pretty dope when it comes down to it.
Yeah.
It's honestly
Oh yeah,
pretty cool.
and yeah, I was gonna mention this. But Zeno brought it up. He says, "What do you guys think of the mutants?"
The mutants,
Yeah,
the distorted Rex and
Destroyed
Mutadon.
Rex and the Mutadon. Yeah.
Um, I'm not gonna lie, they kind of look like something you'd see from Jurassic World, the game.
Oh yeah, I
You
can
ever heard
see
of that?
No, I played
Matter
the
of
game.
fact,
Yeah.
I'll kind of not to go off on a tangent here, but is that game even still operable? Like, do people still play that game? Jurassic.
The
God, I'm gonna
only
look this up real quick. The Jurassic World, the game.
from I can
Uh,
remember, the Gaming Beaver still plays that game.
yeah. Okay, so it released in 2015. It is still an ongoing game. It is still going on. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
That's crazy.
The latest. This game is getting fun again. Also, I guess it got boring in the middle of it. Whatever. That's crazy though. But yeah. Anyway. But yeah. Honestly, the designs of them, they kind of just have that vibe with it. I don't know if you've seen any of the hybridized creatures in that
Oh,
game
I
of
did.
Jurassic World, the game.
My first hybrid was it was a pterosaur mixed with I think it was Tarbosaurus. I don't remember which one it was.
It had. I do remember Majungasaurus being one of the mutants.
I think it was
hybrids.
Majungasaurus. Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
Majungasaurus hybrid mixed with a I think it was no, it wasn't a Quetzalcoatl. I didn't have that type of pterosaur at the time. It was like mixed with a pterosaur.
Yeah. It was something around those lines, yeah. But yeah, anyway, the Distorted Rex and Mutadon, their designs, I like them. Like they're not really too crazy. I mean, then again, like the hybrids themselves weren't that crazy either. They just look like generic dinosaurs and all that. It's just with a few spikes here, just a few more teeth here. I mean, these ones, these ones have more. I will say, like this one, Distorted Rex has more of a. It looks really bizarre. Like it looks like one of those
Beluga ones.
well, that and also one of the scrap designs for Jurassic World when they were like kind of like creating the hybrids.
Oh, the
like
humanoid dinosaur hybrids.
Yeah. Like they had like certain design aspects for that, honestly. And the Mutadon, I'm not gonna lie, it reminded me of the Raptors from Primeval, I think it's called, the show Primeval.
Oh yeah,
It's like a BBC show. I think.
Yeah,
that's
I know
what
you're talking about. Yeah,
like the design of it gave off vibes of that, and I'm just like, yo, that's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, you're not the only one because I rarely use Twitter, but one day I was looking at Twitter and someone did that comparison. And I was like so confused. I was like, wait, why are they comparing this? And after you telling me that, I can now see it now.
Yeah, like the stripes, the whole like look of it, like it has that kind of vibe. And yeah, I mean honestly, like for the most part, like these creatures, like they look pretty cool and all that. And honestly, if I kind of have this hope where it's like they don't do this thing where the T-Rex comes in last minute to kill off the Distorted Rex. Like I kind of hope like maybe the humans kill it off. I don't want there to be another kaiju-esque battle or some bullcrap like that. Like I don't know, man. It's like don't get me wrong, I like some dinosaur fights here and there, but it's like it's just I don't know. I mean, Jurassic Park didn't have that kind of stuff. It was just yeah. Either kill off the Distorted Rex or just do enough damage to it to where it runs away or some crap.
I honestly want to see Distorted Rex. Depends how good the creature is in the sequel, because I don't know, like I feel like
they're obviously gonna make a sequel. This is a new this is gonna be like a new series. Yeah, like it's gonna be a continuation, like just like how Jurassic World was a continuation to Jurassic Park. This is gonna be
I get that vibe.
Yeah,
I got that vibe when I was watching the second trailer for it too.
Yeah, honestly, man, like the dinosaurs and the creatures overall, they have like they're really great stuff, man. And I think they also like released some toys. I think of them like
Yeah,
It's honestly
they leaked the name for the dinosaur you mentioned, Is it Distorted or Distorted Rex?
Distortus Rex. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
really weird. I honestly I like that. I like the name. It's honestly pretty. Like I thought it
I
was gonna
like
be
the
some
name.
sort of thing like hybrid Saurus Rex or some crap, but Distorted Rex sounds better.
There was another name too. I don't think I can pronounce it, but I know it started with a Q, and I kind of like that name too. But I'm fine with like Distorted too. It sounds like a
Yeah,
fun name.
it just it really does. But yeah, honestly, like I've been looking at some of the toys here, and they have like pretty cool stuff. You know what? And not to go off on a tangent either, but like I don't know why people call toys that have gimmicks that are clearly toys
Hmm.
figures. Like I don't know why
Yeah,
they call them figures, right? Like because here's the thing, right? Like figures are they're like described as like statues or plastic like hard plastic statues or just like figures that you could pose
yeah,
around and all that.
yeah. Like video stores.
Action figures are figures that are like they have a function to it where it's like you can
A
move them
gimmick.
around and all that.
Hmm.
Toys are essentially the same things, almost like figures, but like they have like a gimmick, and their main focus is a gimmick, and they have sound. Like I don't know if that's just like something people just decide to call it nowadays. Like I see it. It's mainly with collectors that say that a
Yeah,
lot. Like I
I
don't
feel
know.
like this is me personally because I do say that, and I own like a 2007 Transformers. I'm gonna call it toy since you mentioned it. Toy of Barricade, and he has a
Mm,
gimmick where if you press his arm goes super long. I think you saw that in my Instagram. In my Instagrams, I was posting like
yeah,
photos of
yeah.
it.
I remember seeing it on your Instagram post. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like this is just me personally, but I feel like they say that because they want to look more adultish. Because if you say like, "Oh, look, I'm a grown adult and I collect toys," that's gonna sound like weird to someone who knows nothing who knows nothing about collecting figures and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's true. I guess. I mean, yeah, I guess that's true. But it's like I don't know. It's like at the same time, like I'm willing to like kind of like separate both of the aspects, I guess, from because like it's just what it is.
Hmm.
'Cause I don't know. It's like I've grown up. We've all grown up with this kind of stuff, But it's just like the only difference is that you and I we've kind of and many other people to a certain extent we've all kind of decided, oh yeah, this could be a hobby. We collect the stuff that we love. So it's like it's become that kind of thing, and like even I can like differentiate like what's a figure and what's a toy, and
Hmm.
I have quite a few toys, but like way more figures than usual. And even then, though,
Yeah,
the toys that I have, I usually would get rid of because like I don't really have any use for them. I just like give them to my nephews and stuff like that, and it's
yeah. Just be
always
good. You
yeah.
didn't do what I did, like because I did when I told you when I'm going to go to sell the Godzilla -1 statue, the NECA poster King Kong, and the NECA Godzilla 2019. Um, they showed it for me for like $25. I was like, okay, then I might as well just trade it for something. So I got that. My dad was really pissed at me because of what I did, and yeah, not making that same mistake again.
That's crazy, man. Yeah, it really just boils down to that. Um,
Yeah,
but yeah, honestly though, when it comes down to it, it's like as collectors, we just kind of we see something we like, and we just like, yo, that looks nice on my collection. I should get that.
oh, yeah.
Um,
Yeah, either for collection or for nostalgia purposes. Like for example, I mean you already saw these. Like I'm starting to collect Transformers figures that I had as a kid. Like I recently not too no, it was a long time ago. I got Scorponok, Ravage. Right now I'm collecting three Dinobots I used to own. It was Slash, the Velociraptor, Snar, the Stegosaurus, and right now I'm just waiting for Grimlock to arrive at my house. Here's the funniest thing.
yeah.
I still have my Grimlock. Only issue is he doesn't have. I lost the skirt thing that covers his crotch area.
What the heck? What of all the parts from a Transformers figure, that is the part that you lose is the skirt. That's crazy.
Not only that too. I also lost the mace weapon because I got this one in 2014 when I was like like 12, I think it was. I don't remember. I was still in elementary school when Godzilla 2014 came out. So
Oh yeah.
yeah, so I was like young, and when I saw, and I didn't know how collecting figure works. So when I saw the weapon, and you're supposed to connect the mace to Grimlock's tail that makes it longer, I was like, that's stupid. He looks stupid with that, so I got rid of it.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, but since I'm getting a new one, I might as well. Like, I still have the old one in my closet, and I'm thinking about just turning it into like a custom robot figure. I have one in mind because I made like a mech OC or whatever it was for my Kaiju series, and I'm planning on like turning that into that. So yeah.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, that's pretty much what it's boiled down to when it comes to stuff like that. No, but yeah, I mean, honestly, like I collect, I mean, obviously I collect Godzilla stuff and all that, but when it comes to like other things besides that, you know, it's like that, like I've been getting a lot of like maquettes, which is like you build, like you're building your figures, what the heck? you're building your own figure and all that, and I think the last maquette I got was the Godzilla Ghidorah and like Godzilla maquettes. I think they were like I made a video on it already of the process of how I did it all and all
like,
that. But
yeah, I have to be completely honest here. I think I prefer like your custom painting of it than the actual maquette itself.
no, yeah, I mean, well, yeah, it was kind of half custom painting of it because I did that, but it's like for the most part, it's like that's the thing I kind of enjoy right now. But yeah, honestly, with me when it comes to collecting though, it's like I get the figures and I just kind of like display them, but also at the same time I would like use them for projects and videos and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
Like one thing, for example, is Godzilla and Ultraman. Like
Mhm.
I'm always like whenever I need like a monster, if I don't have that monster or that figure and all that, I'd go out of my way and just kind of like purchase one and then I use that and then it would just like sit on my shelf for a while. And like honestly, like once I plan on finishing up my my whole projects and all that, I eventually do plan on like kind of like selling them off, like those figures that I don't really have real purpose for. Like it's like, because here's the thing, right? Like I only collect what I really like and all that, and like, you know, sometimes it's like yeah, these figures are cool and all, but it's like at the same time it's like you're just kind of there, and I don't know, should probably just like get rid of you or something like that. Like maybe have someone else play with you or something like that, or display you in a freaking shelf. But I guess that's good. I mean, like I don't know. It's like when it comes down to stuff like that, it's just yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, either that or you just lost them while growing up. Like I actually did lost some of the figures I mentioned on collecting for nostalgia, like Scorponok's. The only thing I can remember, I tore that motherfucker into pieces and then threw him away.
That's crazy, man.
And this was like during the release of Transformers too. Like I was around when the 2007 came out when I was young.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was also there when the Revenge of the Fallen came out too, because I remember owning the Ravage figure too.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I was growing up and discovered Godzilla, I slowly lost interest in Transformers. And then it's just something I still regret to this very day. I promised myself I will only collect Godzilla figures and not figures that are not like Godzilla related. And I really hate that now because I miss some of the greatest Transformers figures, like including Transformers animated. Like I was there when animated came out too, and I never collected it because I was like, if it's not Godzilla, then I'm not getting it.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like it really just boils down to that, honestly, when it comes down to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, honestly though, like when it comes down to it, it's like there's a lot of collectors with Godzilla and all that. A lot of people collect a lot of Godzilla figures, and I think nowadays it's like kind of like now it's kind of like become like more of like a competition. Now it's like people like, oh, you either get this or you freaking you're poor or something like that. It's like now it's like I think the big thing right now is Haya Toys. Like Haya Toys is the big thing that I see a lot of Godzilla fans.
I only have like one Haya toy. It's the 2019 one because I don't have until like I finally got the Atomic Breath version where his dorsal plates are blue. I'm still trying to get the one where he doesn't have them. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was using him as like a shelf for 2019 until I get an actual Bandai 2019 figure.
Yeah, I think for me, like I only have the Skull Crawler from Kong Skull Island and all that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean that's obviously the only one. Like honestly, like I don't like hate Hiya Toys, but it's just at the same time, it's like I don't know. It's like I've been seeing a lot lately. Like, did you know that they announced that they were gonna like fix the '91 Godzilla head?
really?
Yeah, and keep in mind this figure is already out. Like it's already out on retail, and they're
Damn.
already saying like, oh, we're gonna make a new batch of these figures and all that, and because the people don't like the eyes or the head or something like that. And I'm like
Damn.
here's the thing, right? Like I don't mind people being like, okay, yeah, this is something that needs to be fixed and all that. Like, and that's the thing that kind of like irks me a lot with like not just the Godzilla fans, but like them, especially the MonsterVerse fans. It's like they're constantly expecting perfection out of a plastic figure.
Either that or just entitlement in general.
That too, honestly, and it just doesn't really like compute with that. Like it's just constantly they expect perfection. They expect this to look a certain way, and I'm just like, bro, like just shut up and buy the toy, bro. You're not even gonna like care, dude. Like who cares?
It's like that one scene from Courage the Cowardly Dog where Muriel's like a kid and Courage just like makes like was it pancakes or fucking mac and cheese?
I think it was it was pancakes. It was pancakes.
That's literally what it is.
Like she wants this, she wants that. It's just man. And there's always like that one person that's constantly like I know one guy, man. Like you probably won't shout him out. Godzilla 50, no, not Godzilla 54. Godzilla 154 or 154.
Yeah,
he's a customizer. He does a lot of these amazing 3D models nowadays.
Oh yeah, he does.
Like way back when, like some of you guys may not know this, but he used to like jizz all over his fucking toys.
What?
He would just jizz all over, and well, not really jizz, but like he would hot glue his figures and like to make them like articulate or something like that. And he would do these on rare figures. I remember he did this technique on a Kaiser Ghidorah.
Oh yeah.
I was so heated. I was like, bro, that's like at the time, I mean it still is now, but like even then, like back then, I'm just like, bro, that's a rare figure. Why would you do that? And it's like
unless it at first when I was like little, like when we met each other. I was real. I don't know, 15 at the time. I didn't understand it and why everyone was mad at that when we still had the friend group. And then when I got older and I realized, oh, I see why they're mad. That is so fucking like an ex-friend of mine said to me, if you're a professional on doing that, then it's fine. But if you're not professional doing it, then don't do it at all. And that's the case where this guy was not a professional at the time, and it was fucking shit.
Yeah, exactly. I will say now, like he has improved a lot. Like he stepped up his game with like 3D modeling and all that. And I mean, I see that, and I'm just like, yeah, that's really good, man. I'm happy to see that. But like nowadays, man, he has like this hot head now where he just thinks that he is a better person because he freaking presses some numbers on a computer and like he freaking just has everything done and all that. And I'm just like, okay, bro, like yeah, maybe like I will say maybe yeah, like yours is better and all that, but you don't gotta be cocky like that, bro. Like that you don't gotta be so ego. You don't have to have a massive ego about it. Like this guy is always pointing out some of the like slightest things that don't look like a big deal.
I remember seeing it.
Yeah, and I'm just like he makes it a big deal, man. I think I remember he even like he purposely broke his SH figure art, his SH monster art's like Godzilla figure or something like that. He did it on purpose just to showcase how like brittle it is or something like that. It was so I didn't understand it, I'll be honest. I was just like, what was the point of that? And it's just like, okay, bro, like I get it, like I don't get me wrong, man. Your 3D models are good and all that. They're great. But like holy crap, check yourself, man. Relax. You're not the next. You're not the next Da Vinci, bro. You're not like Da Vinci of freaking 3D models. If that's even a thing, you're not that guy, man. Relax. All right, bro. Over here selling off his parts of 3D models and like for like what $50 nowadays. It's like holy crap, man.
Yeah.
Like I know a 3D model person that like he sells them for like what, like $10 or something like that. Yeah. He's got similar qualities with Godzilla 154, but like yeah, the only difference is he's not cocky or ego about it. So that's pretty much what it is.
Oh my god, ego! People with a big ego like that are so annoying.
It really is, man, and it's just oh boy, man. Yeah, and that's kind of the thing with
No, go ahead. I thought you were finishing.
No, I was just gonna say like it's kind of a certain extent to like just with like fan projects nowadays, with Godzilla fan projects, it's always got to be so competitive. Like I don't know if you've seen it, but like I've seen enough of it to the point where it's like, yeah, bro, like it's like people are constantly like trying to be like, oh yeah, you have to use so much special effects, you have to use stop motion. It's like stop motion is like the better thing now right now. Like that's something a lot of people are like, yeah, this is way better. This is something you should do in your fan projects. And it's like, here's the thing, right? Like I have no issue with that. Like I've done some stop motion here and there, and it's always awesome to see a figure just kind of move on its own frame by frame. It's always mesmerizing.
I've been doing it. Posted it in my shorts too.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of yours too. They're actually really good. But yeah, like when it comes to these Godzilla fans, it's like they always like whenever they see like regular like figure bashing camera without any stop motion and all that, it's like, oh, that's not good. Like, what is this crap? And it's just like
they gotta remember that some of these are like kids. Like they just get a camera and just start doing that, like it did in the early 2000s when YouTube was like still new.
Yeah, but like even then though, like you still see them nowadays, like in the 21st century nowadays. It's just like, I'm just like, bro, like the fun of making a fan film or making a fan series is lost. It's like nowadays, it's all about trying to be the better like person. It's always trying to be better than like someone else and stuff.
I can kind of see what you're talking about. So I remember like Kaiju Zilla did like a confirmation series of like people who makes like,
you know what,
and stuff like that.
Yeah, honestly, when I think about that, now that you mention that, I think in a way he might have accidentally inadvertently like started that thing in people's minds where it's like you have to be better. You have to use all these special effects. You have to use all these like programs. You have to use all these sort of applications to do these effects to get this type of realistic type of thing. And it's like, bro, in the end of the day, you're just moving around toys. You're moving around figures. Why are you talking like if you're trying to make it like like you're trying to get an Academy Award, bro?
But have they say anything like that to fucking Monster Island Buddies? Because he still does that, and he's not like using stop motion or anything.
Well, I mean, Monster Island Buddies has kind of established himself as someone like that. He started off as a parody, like he was making fun of like ways of like moving your figures and all that, because like back in the early 2000s and all that, like people would like move around their figures to fight and all that, like pretend they're fighting or whatever, but like it would always show their hand and all that. So he kind of established that as like like he's making fun of the genre of like the way Godzilla fans did fan films. So that was kind of like what was that and all that. And so that's why no one really calls him out. And also like, you know, Monster Island Buddies, you know, he's a chill guy. And
we don't count that one day where he was promoting a
well, I mean, to be fair, I mean, he didn't know, but like at the same time, it's like, you know, when you're promoting something, you gotta like really look into that.
I'm not going after him because he knew. I'm just saying, like clearly he didn't know, because I remember he actually responded to you saying how he wouldn't do that, and then like he clearly just did not like grasp what I was trying to say.
like I don't know if it was the way of how I spoke it, but like I don't know. He made it sound like if I was like insulting him, like if I was like making fun of him, like,
Yeah,
oh, you
I'm
stupid
looking back
moron.
at
How do
it.
you freaking how do you flipping like mess this up, you bozo? It's like, bro,
Yeah, I'm
like
looking back at it right now. I'm like, yeah, it kind of sounds like you're trying to insult him or something like that. Whenever,
I
like,
don't know,
I
man. Like
remember in the
maybe
video.
that's maybe I was, man. Maybe I was like I don't know, like my old self, man. Like even back then, it's like I'm always trying to like I'm trying to like be like because I'm always kind of blunt with what I say. I still kind
Mhm.
of am now, but it's like for the most part, it's like I'm always like like saying it how it is. Like, yo, man, like this is a false like ad, man. They're not doing anything. You gotta take this down. And just a
Or it's
warning.
just
I'm
like,
warning you. I'm just telling you right now, MIB,
edit
this
it
guy,
out.
this company that you're promoting, is bad news, man. And then he freaking leaves a comment like, "Oh man, well you don't have to call me stupid. You fucking retard." It's like, okay, bro. Like,
Yeah.
like he didn't say that, but like I'm just
No, he said
exaggerating it,
no. From what I
honestly.
can remember, yeah, from what I can remember, he said something about why would I promote a scam or something like that, and then you told
Yeah,
him off. But then I eventually told him off because I think one of his fans was like dick riding him, like telling you how you were cringe or something like that, and I like told him off.
for real, man.
That's not gonna be the first or the last.
For real, man. Like when it comes down to when you're in the same field like that we are, like you and me, we're in the same sort of field of this type of stuff where we talk about things of a fandom or just something like that. You gotta expect like a lot of people coming after you, or
Mhm.
like just kind of like like looking at your video and all that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there was also something. Did you know that Kaiju Kim? I don't know if you heard of this YouTuber, this Godzilla YouTuber, Kaiju Kim. She uploaded a video discussing about the effects of like Godzilla fandom, the Godzilla fans like doing weird things with girls or whatever.
Oh, is that
Yeah,
the victim for predators or
yeah.
something?
She unlisted and like I don't know if it's gone or not, but she unlisted the video and changed the title of that
Oh
video
yeah.
because apparently like she garnered so much attention from that it was too much for her, and she kind of
Yeah.
like like silenced that conversation. And honestly, like personally, like I'm not trying to go after her or anything like that. I'm just saying personally, like I feel like she should have kept that like up that
For
video
herself.
public, because like
Oh
because she started a conversation. She started a
yeah.
conversation in the Godzilla community about like like some of these women here. They're always getting like creeped on by guys in the Godzilla community.
Mhm.
And, that's and a few people like a few people that I've watched. They've talked about Kim's video and all that, and like how they've kind of said all that. And then
Yeah.
Matt Frank of all people kind of spoke on about it, and like it almost sounded like he didn't know
Ironic
what he
too.
was like Matt Frank is so weird, bro. He's always like talking about something about like he wants to talk about a topic, but it's like it doesn't really like he doesn't know how, like if does that make sense? I don't know. Like
Mhm.
he doesn't know how to make a video, or he doesn't know how to talk about a topic or something. Like my guy, you know how to draw, man. You're a professional artist. You do all this, man. Stick with that, man, because
Yeah.
stuff like this.
Stick with that. Don't go into politics and tell people to enjoy AI slop. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit.
Oh my god, bro. I don't know if that is. I mean, I think I guess we should just like say it's alleged or something. I don't know if that is
No,
true.
no, no, it is true. I actually have the screenshot and made a video about it too.
Oh damn! Wow. Okay.
He
Like,
actually did say that to someone. Here's the thing too. Someone was even agreeing with him, but he was like simply telling him like, don't do this because not a lot of people are here for politics and stuff like that. And he just tells that guy, go enjoy AI slop. I was like, that's so fucking disrespectful. You'll never see me do that shit with my fans.
that's crazy, man. Yeah, I don't know why. Like Matt Frank is so weird now, man. He's gone off on it like ever since Trump won the election. He's just been on a tirade, bro. Like just been constantly bringing up
Was he like
random crap.
a schizo moment?
He had his schizo moment on Facebook. He crashed out so much, and like he was just like going off on a bunch of people, and like just For a while he was just been nothing. It was just nothing but reposts of like political stuff or like just Democrats this, Democrat that, like how they're better, Republicans are cringe or some stupid man. I'm
Oh
just like,
god.
and I'm just like, great, and I'm just there like, bro, aren't you like a Godzilla artist, man? Like, why are you talking about this stuff, man? You would be. This is your page where you post drawings of your stuff. Why are you doing this? Why are you talking about this? And just recently he posted like a very like, oh man, like
Oh,
Matt Frank
I
is
haven't.
Matt Frank has been collabing with a bunch of like weird, like very
Weirdo.
weird, interesting people, I guess, to say it both in a way where it's like I'm not trying to like get a people a bunch on me. Like this guy has just been collabing with a bunch of people lately, like a bunch of artists that do a lot of sexual stuff and or
Oh
promote sexual
no.
stuff. So it's like with what he has, man, it's weird, man. And
Oh gosh.
yeah, man, Matt Frank is weird right now, man. He's
No,
he's on his little trip right now. When is it gonna end? I have no idea.
He's on acid.
He's on acid constantly, bro. Oh my gosh, man. Oh
Yeah.
man.
Oh yeah, I wanna go back to the topic about
Kim?
no, actually I might as well
Oh
say
wait,
this.
I wanted to finish that. Real
Yeah.
quick.
Wait, before you do, I want to say this about Kim. Like, since you mentioned about how she unlisted the video, it's like that saying: if you can't handle the heat, get out of the kitchen.
Exactly. Like, I mean, at the same time, it's like she obviously knew that she was gonna be talking about something that was serious. But at
Mhm.
the same time, what she didn't know was that she didn't know that she was going to garner this much attention. I think that video, last time I checked, that video had like 60, no, not 60, 16 K views, which was way more than what she usually gets on her channel from her views and all
Yeah.
that.
From what I can
And
remember while watching
mhm.
that video, she brought race into it for some reason. I don't remember why, but
Yeah,
yeah.
I think that was one of the like maybe that was one of the reasons. Cause like obviously when it comes to stuff like that, that's a very like touchy subject when it comes to people
Yeah.
in the Godzilla community. There's some people in the Godzilla community that get sensitive with that, and it's just like, okay, bro. Yeah, it's
Mhm.
just yeah, that's crazy, bro. Like but yeah, she uploaded a response to that of why the video was taken down, or not taken down, but unlisted. And she was just like, oh, like I wasn't expecting this much attention. I didn't want this much, like I couldn't handle it. Essentially what she was saying, she couldn't handle it. And
That's literally the quote I just stated. If you can't handle the heat, get out of the kitchen. Why did you make it in the first place if you knew you weren't going to handle it?
I mean, yeah, but like I don't know, man. I guess she just didn't know. But I mean, now she's just kind of like doing her own thing. Like she's still
Like I can,
kicking and stuff.
yeah, like I can understand where she's coming from because I did something like that, but at least I managed like to like do something with it. I don't keep it private. At least like I like add something to tell everyone that hey, I don't agree with this video anymore, or just move on. Simple as that. Just move on.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, when honestly, when it comes down to it, it's just like a lot of people have like a lot of people are different. Like some people can handle it, some people can't. And yeah, I've had like I still remember a lot of people hit me up to talk about this topic. Like, oh, Eric, what's your thoughts on the Alyssa like Godzilla fandom thing? And I'm just like, I don't
Mhm.
know, man. Like because here's the thing, right? Like because I've encountered a lot of like a few stuff like that on the internet and stuff like that. I like I guess because I'm a guy, I guess I just never really cared, never really acknowledged it, honestly, because I don't know, because obviously when it comes to like different interactions with guys and girls and all that, it's a whole different spectrum with it.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Yeah.
I grew up with like I'm essentially like the only like I have my dad, but when it comes to like to siblings, I'm the only son here. Like I have twin sisters, and basically what they keep on telling me I live in a female household or something like that.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much what it is. No, I'm literally the only like yeah, I'm the only brother, I'm the only guy in a family of girls right now. Like my brother moved out of the house years ago and I'm just the only one here. Just kind of vibing.
Damn.
Pretty much vibing existing. When it comes down to it. But yeah, I think there was
Mhm.
like something else you wanted to say. Like there was something
Oh
you
yeah,
had.
I wanted to go back to the topic about like making original kaijus and stuff like that. Yeah, I like that, and I feel like with those original kaiju, you can like you can essentially just make like a original version / bootleg of like a Toho kaiju that you can't afford. Like I can see Shimo as like the Anguirus of the MonsterVerse. I even made like a custom figure using the Shimo base and making it into Anguirus. So hold on, let me get that picture.
I think you
Yeah,
could
okay,
post
here it
it
is.
right here, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, it's right here.
Oh wow. Oh yeah, I remember seeing that. Yeah, that's actually. Yeah, I remember seeing
Mhm.
that. I was actually like, wow, that's actually pretty good. Like the way you did the dry brushing and all that. And
Yeah, and I finally
honestly,
added
yeah.
like the black pupils. I think that's what they're called for the eyes. Like the white and then the eye colored and the black in the middle. I finally added that in there. Like I screwed it up, but it's better than leaving it like brown.
Yeah, for honestly, like honestly, when it comes down to it, like Shimu is like a pretty good design for that, and like for customization, there's a lot of opportunity, a lot of possibilities, I should say.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, honestly, when it comes to like original monsters or ripping them off and all that, I think they almost did that with Mothra actually for Godzilla X Kong.
Fossa? Is that her name?
Phosphera, I believe her name is. Honestly, like I love that design of that monster. It looks really nice, and I hope
Yeah.
that maybe somehow they bring her into like Supernova or something like that. But
I feel like Fossa would be like you know how there's like the Sobi Jin, the twin little girls and stuff like that. Okay, that sounds weird when I say that.
what the?
The twin they're not dwarves. I won't say small because they're like super tiny. So I'm just gonna call them twins. The twins. I feel like Phosphora will be perfect for that role. So it's not like tiny twin human. They could be like twin kaijus that
Yeah.
like support Mothra and all that stuff.
Oh yeah, like that could honestly work, especially with how the MonsterVerse is going right now. It's kind of going in its path
Yeah.
of like yeah, like I feel like that could fit perfectly well with that, honestly.
Yeah. I actually don't mind owning like a Phosphorus figure. I just hope it's not like I seen like a fan drawing of it. They just gave Phosphor like an owl face, and that's just like so disturbing.
Dude, honestly, like there's like again, like there's like original monsters like that we could have gotten and all that, and it's just we just didn't get it. I guess. I mean,
Yeah,
Mothra is still cool. I like Mothra and all that. I
yeah,
I,
like
I honestly liked Mothra more in GX in Godzilla X Kong more than Godzilla King of the Monsters.
I mean,
Like
for me, she still felt the same from King of the Monsters, but yeah. And here's the thing, though. From what I can remember when I was doing research on this topic, Mothra was always supposed to be in the movie. I think they only added Phosphor in as like a placeover if they couldn't get the rights for Mothra. Even then,
yeah,
the more you think about it, Phosphor was supposed to be the same role as Mothra. Now, maybe there's a debate. I mean, not debate. Maybe there's an argument about this how you can have like two monsters the same role, but for me, I don't think it's possible. Like if you have one monster for that role, there's no point to make another one for that same role too.
yeah, that's true. It's like if you already have, it's like you already have one that could be like doing this and all that. You don't need another one to kind of basically do the same thing. It's
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think there was
Yeah.
something. Yeah.
Yeah. Um. Oh crap! I had something in mind. Yeah. Speaking of like, yeah. Oh yeah. So like that's like a lot of crazy things too, including something I want to mention. Um, since I'm out of topics of like talking about like Godzilla stuff, I might as well just start talking about like video games and stuff like that. Like
All
the
right.
one video game I have in mind right now, and I'm slowly distancing myself from it, will be like I think you already saw it because I remember streaming it when we were still with our old friend group at the time. Pillar Chase 2.
Pillar Chase, bro. What
It was
is
the
up with Pillar Chase? Isn't that like a
it was the
Roblox game or
game
something?
you're yeah, it was a Roblox. It's a Roblox game. It was the one you're watching streaming where I got killed by Sonic.exe or PCX as he's called in the game.
Oh my gosh, it's fucking weird. Like, oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
there's actually two of them. There's one that's like based on a fan interpretation of Sonic.exe who also appeared like in Friday Night Funkin' too.
Oh wow.
And yeah, I never got a chance to talk about. I mean, not talk about this with you because I can tell you could care less about about it, but they recently removed him because you're gonna be surprised when I say this, Eric. They removed him because Sega took down a Sonic fan game.
Okay, that is really.
Yeah, really. I mean, to be honest, there's no confirmation because the developer behind that Sonic fan game like tried to contact Sega and they haven't said anything back. And there's already people saying that it is and people saying that it's not. For me, I rather wait until like there's evidence of Sega admitting like they did that. So there's nothing said, not even on Twitter too. And there's like a lot of people spamming like the Roblox game onto Sega's Twitter. So either they have to say something, yeah. So they either have to say something or just tell everyone, yeah, they have to say something at this point because there's no other way to ignore it.
Yeah, honestly, like that's honestly pretty wild. I never thought Sega would do that. It's usually Nintendo that's always kind of like banning people or like banning games that use their properties or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually crazy.
Yeah, that's the craziest thing too. Yeah. Like, I never thought Sega would do that. I even used Sega as an example during the fucking Godzilla copyright takedowns.
Bro, is the STEM community still doing the Godzilla game or whatever? Like, what is even going on with that?
I don't know. I'm not friends with that fucking sensitive bastard anymore, so I really don't know.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
Freaking, it's honestly crazy with how much that stuff is just blown out of proportion when it comes to
proportion. Yeah. Yeah, like it's just fucking stupid, man. I'm laughing because it's just fucking stupid. Like there's much more better things to be mad about, and that's the only thing you want to get mad about. Fuck it out.
Yeah, bro. It's like imagine like fucking just ending a whole thing just because someone called you like cringe or something. Like bullshit, bro. Like it's not that deep. It's not that deep, chat. Like, jeez, bro. Honestly.
Hold on, I want to read what Zeno said. He said, "It isn't Sega that did that. It's a company that made that shitty Sonic Speed Simulator." Oh yeah, I heard about that too. But there's like a lot of people are saying that it's not that either. But like I said, I'm just waiting until like further evidence, like during like the fucking actually, no. Before I mention that situation, because I think that'll be a great topic to talk about. Because I showed you like the videos about it too. But yeah. So because of that, Pillar Chase had to take down PCX, and they're actually redesigning him right now as we speak. And he's purely the next monster that's going to come out after because they already released the update for the Ione. I don't know if you remember that game.
Ione. Yeah, I'll be honest. I don't know anything about Roblox games nowadays, man. They just
no, it's not. No, it's not a Roblox game. It was an actual game that just took.
Ione. I don't know. I might have to look that up.
It's the big purple monster, the one that Markiplier.
Oh, I think I know. I think I've heard of that actually.
Yes, hold on, I'll let you search it up.
Okay, literally the first thing that came up was eyelash cosmetics. Eyelash cosmetics. That's the first thing that popped up. I don't know if I spelled it right. Ione.
No, it's A-N and then O-I. No, O-N-I. No. A-N-O-N-I.
Oh, O-N-I. Ione. Okay, there's a person that goes by that name, and like I guess she's like a musician.
Hold on. Hold on. I'll just download it and share it here.
Yeah, I just share it with all of us here.
Am I typing it right?
I don't know. Oh, these are they're also called Power Rangers. These are like Power Ranger villains, I guess.
What? There's a Power Ranger villain. There's a Power Ranger villain that goes by Oni.
Yeah, there's also a Noni fruit.
An Oni fruit. What is that, from One Piece or something?
No, it's a real life fruit.
A real life fruit.
Yeah, that's a real life fruit that you can consume. Yes, it's honestly, it's wild.
Well, I'm a carnivore, so I don't think I'll ever eat that.
That's crazy.
Yeah. All right, I'm about to get the picture right now. I just hope it works because I didn't saw anything else. Gosh
Yeah,
damn it!
honestly, I think it's that weird purple guy, right? Like because I remember seeing because that sounds familiar. like I think I've seen it somewhere around on Twitter and stuff like that. Where it's like a weird
Yeah,
purple demon looking thing.
That's the one I was talking about.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me just get an image. Oh, for fuck's
Yeah,
sake!
get a picture, man. Show it to our 5 people that are watching right now.
Yeah. I'm gonna say this right now. I fucked up my computer so bad it went to one of my family members, and he added like a bunch of pictures in my computer. Like some of them are from God of War, and that's ironic too, because I wasn't a God of War fan at the time. But when promo showed me God of War, I got interested in it. And then looking back, I'm like, thank God for that guy adding God of War into my computer. He also added anime in there too. I was like, what the heck is this anime from? Like, I understand. like some of them are from Evangelion. Like I remember watching Evangelion because my sister wanted me to watch it with her.
Mm-hmm.
And Spider-Man was in there because I think my grandma or grandpa told him that I was a big fan of Spider-Man. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah. Hold on. Please don't tell me it's doing this bullcrap again. All right. Please tell me it's here. Camera rolls. Oh, for fuck's sakes, it's not.
We're having some small technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen.
No, I'll just send it to you in DMs.
I mean, I guess I can check it out.
Actually, can I not?
It's funny. Can you not just share it to us or something? Godzilla Brawler. Godzilla 4 error. Image not found.
Oh, I can share screen it.
I thought it's. Oh my god. Are you telling me you were just trying to send it to me? I thought you were gonna. That's what I thought. That was the whole point. You were trying to show it to all of us.
No, I can. Okay, no, I can either share screen it or add or download a photo and then post it in the live stream. I can do either of those.
Oh well, I mean, either one of those would be fine. Yes.
All right, let me share screen. There. Okay, here it is. Are you looking at my screen?
Yeah.
Or is it?
That's the guy. Yeah, that's him. That's him. That is him. That thing is so weird looking, bro. It's based off of mascot, right? Isn't it based off of mascot?
I don't know. I thought it was based on the actual mythology of an Oni, but when you look at its a behavior and its design, it doesn't really resemble it.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it inevitably is.
Yeah, and I hate that someone mentioned this. I think it was a meme I encountered, or someone actually mentioned this in the video. I cannot get this off my head, but the Oni here looks like Yandere Dev.
Oh my gosh, bro!
Let's
Come jealous, bro. Look up Yandere Dev, bro. Is that guy still alive? Oh look, it's someone familiar in the chat. Someone who's familiar in the chat.
Look, does he not look like the?
Oh my gosh, he does. He does. Oh my god. That's wild, man. Oh. Is that guy? Speaking of which, is that guy still relevant, or is he did he fall off already?
No, he got canceled because he was exposed trying to date a minor.
Oh my gosh, that's actually wild.
Yeah,
dude, what the hell?
Yeah, that is I don't know why. I even said this to my sister. Can we have one fucking developer or YouTuber that's not interested in little kids? Can we not?
Why is that a thing though? I don't understand. Why you have to be so you have to be so degenerate to just be oh my gosh, yeah. It's nah, dude. What? Why you? What the?
Either degenerate or desperate. For me, what Yandere Dev did sounded like desperation than the Christian curse.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
Oh, that's funny. I'm gonna post it up. The Christian church, but yeah,
the Christian church curse. Yeah.
Yeah, because from what I can recall, from an exposure video, he was really sounded like he was desperate to get a partner or something like that. So he just grabbed a little girl and yeah.
That's wild, bro. I really, man, you really just can't trust anybody when it comes to
Yeah.
online and stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
especially if you're like critically online and all that. There's a lot of people that are so attached to
Yeah.
like the internet to the point where it's like that's where they live. That's their
Mhm.
whole livelihood. And it's like just like real life, man, you can't trust anybody sometimes, man.
Mhm.
There's always gonna be
Yeah.
someone with another motive or some weird shit, man.
Or yeah, or stupidest shit too. Like for example, the whole fucking PackGod thing. Like people
Pack
were
God.
attacking. Yeah, people
He
were attacking
fell up.
him. Yeah, people were attacking him for being corny. Which I'm like, really, for being corny. There is better things to be angry at. Like for example, like I would say this. I don't know if this situation is still going or it's been handled, but I think it's still going. I think it's been handled because the guy I was watching commented saying it didn't happen. But apparently, allegations, by the way, so don't take this with take this with a grain of salt. He allegedly had a pedophile in his server and was like sending cheese pizza in there too, or something like that.
What the hell?
It's a it's a
What?
it's a it's a CP. That's what I'm trying to say.
Jeez,
Yeah,
jeez, bro, that's crazy.
yeah. But from the video I watched, I read the description or the comment section. The guy who made the video said that it turns out to be false or something. I don't know. Like I don't know if that's still going on or not. But yeah, like that's a better thing to get mad at than just a motherfucker being like corny as hell.
For real. That's honestly that's honestly crazy.
Yeah, like that's like fucking irate gamer levels of fucking hatred right there.
Oh yeah, speaking of which, did you know he disowned his character?
Which one?
The irate gamer, the person.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he disowned the character irate gamer.
I
Yeah,
get. I don't know.
because apparently like there was a recent video made by this one YouTuber. I forgot his name, but I mean you and I subscribe to that same person. Surprised, like
Yep.
ironically, and
Magical.
he made a video about him, and he was like going through like a whole thing of like kind of like sending out like cease and desist letters or like cease and desist
Oh
emails,
yeah.
like trying to have the video taken down and all that, and like it's crap. It's just like, bro, Magic Mush, yeah, that's his name, Magic Mush. Yeah, I'm looking at the chat right now.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, that's his name, Magic Mush. He made a video on irate gamer, and I guess that was the straw that broke the camel's back, and it really just had him going off on a tangent, going off on a whole rampage, like just taking out videos about him. And then afterwards, he just decided, you know what, I'm just gonna disown the character, man, because like, yeah, I mean, because obviously, like everyone knows at this point, he has a YouTube channel where like he does a lot of like Steven's
Puppet
tour reviews or
Steve.
something like that. Like he has like this
No, it was
like
Puppet
Steven
Steve.
from Minecraft.
Yeah, Puppet Steve.
Puppet
yeah,
Steve. Puppet Steve.
Yeah. Funniest thing is, I remember seeing those videos when I was like in high school too. When I was like slowly becoming a collector, I was like, "This is crazy."
Yeah, it's crazy with what it is, man.
And funniest thing, it wasn't Magic Mush that told me this info. It was another YouTuber who I forgot his name, but his mascot was like a dog in a tuxedo. And he brought up the fact that his Puppet Steve was owned by the irate gamer. I was like, "What? I never heard of this guy." And then I came across Magic Mush and watched that video. I was like, "Oh, that makes sense now."
Yeah, I've been subscribed to that guy for a while. Like I think his first video was of Metal Gear. It was like a Metal Gear game, and like he was talking about why that game is so good and all that, which it is. It's a really great game. And like that was like when I first subscribed to him, and then afterwards he just started doing a bunch of like nostalgic videos and stuff. It's crazy. But yeah, honestly, when it comes down to it, it's wild. It's wild.
Yeah, it is. Also, I want to reply to Godzilla Brawler here. He said Yandere Dev is a shitty programmer. Writes 100 individuals.
Here, put it up on the screen.
No, because you won't see it fully because it's like a. Oh no, you can see it fully.
Yeah, it's right here.
It's a shitty programmer. Writes 100 individual if statements for individual I know what he's referring to. I don't know what the heck that says, but he's referring to when because Yandere Dev for some reason will not like fully finish the game. Like he mostly just streams himself programming the game, but never like releasing an update or something like that. So I think
Yeah, that's true. He's always like focusing on one thing. He can't like lock in on something else. He's always trying to like, he's always getting distracted. Essentially, he's always doing this and that, not focusing on his game. Yandere Sing toothbrush polygon count. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, fucking hell. Wait, hold on. He said, didn't the irate gamer get accused of plagiarism?
No, that was AVGN.
AVGN.
That was AVGN.
Wait.
Yeah, he got called out because apparently one of his producers, the people that write the script and all that for him, like they copied it off of a website, and he like I guess James didn't know, and like he read it off and stuff like that, and kind of just did all that. So yeah, it's crazy. But like I will say though, he did like acknowledged it, and he did made a video about it, following up and being like, yeah, I messed up, and you know, this person, we're gonna talk to him and you know, see what we can do about it. So yeah, that's all I was saying with that.
Oh yeah, including the did he ever say anything during the Action 52 scandal with the
Action 52?
Yeah, the Jaguars, I don't know, they were like the Ninja Turtles of
damn, I can't believe I'm blanking on their names.
Cheetah Men.
Cheetah Men. You're over here saying Jaguars. They're Cheetah Men.
Because they look the same. They both have spots.
I mean, yeah, but like there's way more than that. But anyway, yeah, Cheetah Men. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know about any lawsuit or something like that.
No, I'm saying like, did he ever made a video talking about it? Because I know they were like deleting comments that was mentioning the scam or whatever it was.
No, I don't know. I mean, I think the video of Cheetah Men, the episode is still up. So I mean, doubt it's.
No. It was the video that Magic Mush made.
Oh, the scams and all that of Cheetah Men?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's been going on lately or just not, but it's.
I don't know. The
crazy.
story behind it is just fucking crazy, especially the fact that there's like speculation saying that they never even fixed it. They just took like a ROM hack and then just called it a day.
Yeah, it sounds about right. Especially with what the game is and all that, the gameplay and all that, it's horrendous.
Yeah, that's just a waste of potential too. Like, I wouldn't mind like giving the creator a chance to redo the game and actually fix it and making it an actual proper game. But no, he just got lazy and just did that.
That's wild. It really just boils down to that, man. People just kind of like give up as soon as like something like affects them or some weird crap like that. Who honestly wants to play Cheetah Men? Bro, you have no idea how much I want to play that game. I want to try that game at least once and just like, I don't know, man. It looks like a fun game. I would want to try it. I don't care if it's like a glitchy game or whatever. I'll still play it, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, like, even then, though, I'm pretty sure it's, like, online. You could play it online for free.
Yeah, on emulators, too.
Yeah, emulators, yeah. I remember I set one up on my PC here, man, and it just, like, I don't know, I kind of, like, just stopped using it. It stopped working, I guess. I don't know. But, yeah. What is Cheetah Men? Cheetah Men is a NES game that was in the early 1990s. Yeah, it came out too long ago.
Yeah. It was super expensive, too. And then, like after like watching like Angry Video Games Angry Video Game Nerd reviews. Yeah, that's a fucking shitty game, bro. And I'm actually kind of upset that I feel bad for the people who actually purchased the game thinking it's gonna be a fun game when in reality it's not.
That's wild. Yeah, honestly, yeah. Obviously, I unironically want to play it though, just to try the like how bad the game is or whatever. Oh yeah, Cheetah Men 2. Yeah, Cheetah Men 2 is out there somewhere. I'm pretty sure it's somewhere. You can get it on a ROM hack too, I think. But for the most part, it's like I doubt anyone has done that, but
Yeah, Cheetah Man 2 is out there. I mean, yeah, it is. It's like a rare anomaly too. It's
bro, this has to
basically
be. There's probably like someone out there that has a copy. I know AVGN has one. Like James Rolfe has a copy, but other people, I don't know if other people do.
yeah. It's like it's like watching the full moon. You can find a sequel to that game.
Oh yeah, for real, it's crazy.
Cheetah Man stream. Oh my
Cheetah Man
gosh.
stream. That would be awesome. One day, bro. We all too.
One day.
Yeah, one day, bro.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Have you seen like the news? They're finally making that Mecha Pappy Girius from Gigabash as a playable character now.
Really? Dude, I
Yeah,
honestly kind of forgot about Gigabash. I ain't gonna lie. Because,
Same.
like, the game hasn't really been updated for a while. Like, I think they released, like, 2 new monsters and then they just called it a day.
Yeah.
I still remember this one guy. There is this one guy that's constantly like, "Yo, where's Gamera, man? Where's Gamera?" I forgot. I think he goes by Gamaru on Twitter. He's always constantly like being like, "Yo, where's Gamera? Gamera, we need to get Gamera in here." It's like
I'm not on
like,
Twitter all the time, but I saw that on Instagram too. I wasn't Gomez or whatever the fuck his name was, but it was like random people saying, "Where's the Gamera or Pacific Rim DLC?" I'm like, you guys gotta wait. Like they're taking their time on this. Like it's not simple as like them walking up to the studio and say, "Hey, we would like to give you like $1 million or more." So we can use the characters. It's not like that. Like they got to do like contracts and what they can do or what they cannot.
yeah, it's just
do.
a lot of talking, lots of talk,
Like
talk,
a lot
talk.
of talking just to add like monsters into the game.
Mm-hmm.
It's like so. That's why I always say. That's why I always like when it comes to like stuff like that, I usually just like forget it exists and wait until and just do my thing in life until like I get like an update or something on it.
Yeah, it just really just boils down to that.
Or better yet,
overall.
just don't get better yet, just don't get any updates and just be in the dark until like you finally get a release date or something like that. That's all. That's how I do it.
Yeah, for real. It's not even that. It's not that difficult, man.
Yeah.
And also and
Yeah.
also at the same time, I like to see more original monsters. Like I want to see.
Yeah, I don't
more,
mind seeing original monsters too. And speaking
Yeah.
of like the original monster, it's also the DLC is also free too. Like you don't have to pay for it.
Wait, for Mecha Papigiras?
Yeah, it's actually free.
Oh well, yeah. Obviously, it's free because it's a style, right? It's a style for
It's its own character.
Oh well, in that case, then, yeah. Well, there you go,
Yeah,
man. Like
yeah.
Mecha Papigiras is out, man. So
Yeah, and dude, like I seen the gameplay of it. It's freaking insane. It's for his ult abilities, if I can remember. Like when you get the Smash Bros. Ball thing, the Giga Ball.
oh yeah,
He spawns like a fucking giant drill on his enemies.
that's awesome. I feel like
Yeah.
Mecha Papigiras is gonna be a cool character to play, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah, so we don't have to I don't know if they're gonna keep like the NPC Mecha Puppy Jurus in the map now. I don't know if they're gonna keep that in there since they have a playable one now.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly though, like when it comes to like Gigabash, it's like the game is really fun. I really like that game. It's like the closest thing we'll ever get to like a Godzilla Ultraman kind of game.
Style.
Yeah. Unleashed, yeah, that too. It's so much like Unleash. But
yeah.
It's really
yeah. And I want to, when you mentioned someone like talking about Gamera, I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna make a joke saying, "Who was that? Was that Venom fan?"
Nah, Venom fan. He's always he wants Gamera in there, obviously, but it's like this guy Gamaru, as his name is on Twitter. It's just every single post, almost every single post, whenever Gigabash is like mentioning an update or something, he's like, "Guys, we might get Gamera. Oh my gosh, we need Gamera. We need Gamera. Oh my gosh." It's like, bro, like, relax. There's gonna be a lot of new stuff coming out. Gamera will eventually come, man. Don't worry. So it's just like, yeah, man, it's so crazy. I mean, then again, that just shows how popular Gigabash is and like Godzilla Community and stuff like that. They're just so like interested in it. And they want to talk more about it. They want to play more about it. It's all this and that, man. It's pretty much what it is. But yeah,
Yeah,
honestly, I think there was like something else, honestly, that I wanted to bring up. I think it was
you go ahead because
flip.
I'm trying to do something right now.
All right, yeah. There was like something. I think I can't exactly bring up the topic here actually because I don't have the link and there's no way of doing it. I don't think I'll have. Yeah, I don't think I have to. But yeah, oh yeah. Honestly, there was like some things in the Godzilla community. I think there was something going on with like people going crazy with the Space Godzilla and Gigan and Megalon apparently being
I mean, hold on, I never understood that. For example, like when the build up to I mean not build up, when it comes to like stuff like that, they always say like, oh, it's gonna be Space Godzilla because there's like in the teaser for Supernova, you can see like giant pyramids that look like aliens and that looks like it's made by aliens and stuff like that, and they're saying it's Space Godzilla. I'm like, Space Godzilla is his own thing. Yeah, he's an alien, but he doesn't need like alien supporters to support him. Like he's his own fucking thing.
well, technically he's a mutant, at least
Yeah,
according
mutant.
to Unleashed.
Yeah, a
But
mutant
yeah,
alien.
a
But
mutant
yeah,
alien. Yeah,
and they even stated that it's either because of those crystals, it's either Space Godzilla or Megalon. I would understand if the movie's theme was like underground theme, then I would understand that. But no, it's space theme, and Megalon, if we're going to stick with the Showa era, is not an alien. He's a Nerf monster as well.
it's too early for Space Godzilla. Honestly, I
I
would
know.
argue we just shouldn't have Space Godzilla at all. Like
Yeah.
maybe like I don't know. Like again, I'm still on the opinion of like we should just stick with original monsters for the MonsterVerse because like they're able to create a bunch of original monsters and they could. The Ion Dragon
Or we
from
can
Monarch,
just
like that one
yeah.
was pretty cool. I guess it was even though it just looked like a
I
generic
mean, yeah,
dragon.
it's the actions of the monster is really cool. I just don't like the design of it because it's basically just a generic dragon.
Doesn't really matter if the script is ass. See New Empire. And the new Empire is a mixed bag with a lot of Godzilla fans, obviously. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
I
mostly
I
thinking.
honestly I very much loved it. I personally enjoyed it just because like it
Uh,
had like a bunch of action sequences and all that, and it just kind of it was new and all that, and it just kind of like it kind of had like a vibe of like a MonsterVerse rendition of Final Wars. Just a bunch of action, just a bunch of craziness.
I was
Awesome.
there. I was there with Hunter, one of the mods on this stream. I was there watching the movie with him. We actually enjoyed it. It was really fun.
Yeah, I mean honestly, yeah, I think I watched it too in the theaters too. It was honestly
Yeah,
it was
and yeah.
so awesome hearing the roars. Like you could
Mhm.
hear the roars in the theater and all that. It was just the shaking and all that, man. It was
Yeah,
awesome.
and I generally feel like this movie was made for Godzilla fans who wants to see the monsters and not the humans like in the previous movies.
Obviously. Obviously. I mean at the same
Obviously,
time I never really cared for it. Like I'm a person like for example, like I love Godzilla 2014 and that one focuses a lot on humans and stuff like that. So
Mhm.
like obviously I can like both movies when it focuses on humans and when it focuses on the monsters. So it's like honestly this one was like pretty good.
Yeah, I can agree on that. I'm in the same boat too. Like I don't mind having monsters or humans. I actually don't mind having both. It's just like it's like done properly.
Yeah. Enjoyment equals half equals quality is what I meant. Enjoyment is matter of personal taste, but the story was poorly constructed. Yeah, I could say that. I could agree with that. The story was kind of
Yeah,
like wacky with the with
it's kind
certain
of
parts of
hard.
it.
Yeah,
It
it's
was
kind
like
of
I was
hard to
obviously it
find.
felt rushed to me.
Oh yeah, I can agree with that. It kind of did felt rush.
Like they were just trying to get to the action of the like of the monsters and all that. And when it's like, which yeah, I get it. That's like the entertainment part of the film and all that. But at the same time, you still have to make a movie and like
Hmm.
make like a constructed story that people can enjoy. It's not that difficult. It's just like it's crazy.
Yeah, it is. And it's kind of hard, like to distribute to focus, distribute. Try to find people who actually criticize the movie for what it is as a Godzilla fan, and not like those fucking grifters you see on YouTube too. Like I forgot his name, but that one guy that compared the Kong species to black people for some reason.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
And here's the funniest thing too. Here's the funniest thing too. That's not the first time it happened. It happened during the release of Kong Skull Island too. Someone said something like that too.
I don't understand. I don't understand people like do that say that stuff, man. Why does everything have to be so like that?
Yeah, these guys, they say this thing just to get like views and attention, or they actually believe it and they're just so dumb they don't see it. Like I made a meme making fun of the guy too. I forgot his name, but he's like that guy that has like a turd monster. That I don't know. It looks like a fucking turd monster. I think he calls it Carrot too.
Bro.
He made like criticism for the movie, and his criticisms, like his criticism is shit. If I agree with one thing, and that was like the camera views or quality or whatever it was, but besides that, the rest of his criticism was just fucking shit. He claims that the female characters in New Empires were Mary Sue's, and as someone who saw the movie, I'm gonna have to disagree because there was nothing that says that she's a Mary Sue or Gia or the mother was a Mary Sue. Because I know what Mary Sue is. I seen clips of Korra, mostly because my sister is like a big fan of Avatar and stuff like that. And that's a fucking Mary Sue, including Rey Skywalker's a fucking Mary Sue. Like
there's a lot of examples of that, yeah.
Yeah. Use those traits and compare it to Gia and the mother, then you see that criticism is fucking shit. And oh my, and there was other criticisms he said for the movies too, and they were also shit. I just don't remember because it's been a while. But besides that, oh my gosh, that was fucking shit.
People would just find any reason to just shit on like the characters and all that. And
this is mostly coming from like I didn't even know this was a thing until after the release of Godzilla New Empire. I mean Godzilla X New Empire. There is a war going on in the fandom with Toho purists and legendary purists, or whatever the hell you want to call them.
What the heck?
There is like a war going on right now, and I'm like, are we seriously fighting over the fact on who can make a better Godzilla movie? Can we just enjoy that we're getting Godzilla movies? Because we're no longer in the dark ages where we never got a Godzilla movie until like 2014.
Exactly. Like nowadays, man, people are just like, again, it's really just a competition nowadays, man. People in the Godzilla community, man, they're constantly like having to bring up like, oh yeah, like this one's better than this one. This one's superior than this one. It's like, bro, everyone has their tastes. Everyone has their favorites. It's like, in the end of the day, bro, like it's a Godzilla movie. We all enjoy Godzilla. Just enjoy fucking Godzilla, man. Holy shit.
Yeah.
It's not that hard.
Yeah. Like the only thing I'm going to say right now as someone who likes to rage bait people for fun and shit like that, the only thing fun about that is that you can say the dumbest shit. Like, for example, if I wanted to, which I might do it later if I feel like it, I might as well go on Twitter and say Godzilla 1998 is better than fucking 1954 or any other Godzilla movie.
Man, you gotta be like 98 is a better film than the entirety of the Monsterverse. and then you have to go into like almost like making like a copy pasta of just a bunch of random reasons why it's superior, and like 98 being superior than that. And it's like, then that is where you'll start to like really get a bunch of Godzilla fans just being like, oh, actually,
I should know because we used to have one in our fucking gram group. What the fuck? Friend group, and he was one of those Godzilla fans, and I should have fucked around with him a little bit more.
He is a dick licker for Godzilla. It's obvious.
He is. Like, dude, I even told him like how, like, during the copyrights of the Godzilla thing, I told him, how is it fair? Because some of the Godzilla games on Roblox were not even selling the IP. Like, they were free. Like, you can use them whenever you want, but they got taken down. And he's like, well, it's Toho properties. They can do whatever they want. And I stay quiet out of that because it was like like a debate or an argument or whatever it was. But after like growing up a little bit more, I realized that I'm sorry to say this, but laws sometimes do not determine morality. Like for example, have you heard of this YouTuber DAgames?
No, I've not.
He was the guy that made break your mind in Final Fantasy Freddy's 4, the new FNAF games, and Bendy and Ink Machine build up a machine tonight.
Yeah, I've heard of those games. I've never played them personally, but yeah, I've heard of those games.
So that music artist was exposed for dating a. I want you to guess, what was he exposed for?
Dating a minor.
Yep.
Are you fucking serious, bro? Oh
yeah.
my gosh, bro.
Here's the thing, though. You know, this guy was bold because he didn't hide it. Because you want to know why? Where he lives, I think it's London or Britain, their age of consent is fucking 16.
Man.
And that's the example
that's wild,
of laws do not determine morality. Like, that's the greatest example of it, too. So, like, by that logic, let's just use his logic for example. By that logic, that means DAgames should not be criticized for dating a minor because at his state, it's allowed. When in reality, that shouldn't matter because that's still fucked up.
Yeah, it's weird. But then again, like even if the age is like 16 or whatever, it's like why even go for that?
Exactly.
Like you're weird. Like say like it's like this. It's like, you know, that person's like in his like 20s or like late 20s or something.
30s.
He's in his 30s and he's looking for a freaking 16-year-old. Man, that's actually sad. That's actually really sad. What the fuck?
He didn't hide it because again, it's on Twitter publicly too. And here's the thing too, like I don't even want to call her girlfriend because that's not what it is. Like
that's weird, man.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say what it is. A victim. Even the victim admitted that she was dating DAgames.
That's what
I know.
What the heck?
Like,
man?
She admitted it too. I'm like, oh my god.
It's always these weirdos, man. It's always exactly what he said right here, Ginzu. Too many weirdos. Exactly. It's always these weirdos that like make these types of games. Like it's funny. Like, you know what I'm surprised about? I'm surprised the creator of Digital Circus hasn't been caught lacking or whatever. Has he been caught lacking?
No.
Okay.
Well, I'm sorry about it since he's
like honestly, I'll be so honest with you. I would not be surprised if he got caught doing something really messed up. Because like it's always these types of people. It's always these people that like create these like little like cutesy anime-ish type characters or whatever. It's like you see these type of characters a lot. I think you guys can like vividly make a mental image of what I'm talking about, right? It's like those type of characters, you know?
Yeah.
People that make those types of properties, they make those types of characters. It's like it's almost like lately they've just been caught dating a minor or like having some CP or just some really inappropriate stuff. Yeah. And it's so just disgusting, bro. Like I don't understand why people just throw their whole career like that just to like do this.
That or to just like just make something about it. Like I like, for example, my anime series. I don't think the guy was promoting, the creator behind this anime series was promoting it. I think he was using it as a way to get to the story further. But either then, I still find it weird. Hunter x Hunter, I believe in season. It was the ant season. Where they're fighting chimeras that took DNA from people, bugs, and animals. There was a scene where the main character, Gone Freaks, was looking for someone. He accidentally got a full-grown woman in her 20s or something like that to go on a date with him. And I remind you, Gong in that season was only 14 years old.
What the heck, man?
Yeah. And the bitch was crazy, too. The bitch was crazy too. She was forcing the right shit. So when his friend Killua went to save him, it eventually stopped because the girl fell in love with the guy she was looking for or something like that. I don't remember because it's been a long time.
That's weird.
Yeah,
that honestly kind of reminds me of this other thing of this other manga artist. Like he made like it's a pretty famous anime right now. Or I don't know if it's like another season coming out or whatever, but like this anime called Rent a Girlfriend.
Oh, I
The
heard
creator.
that.
You obviously, I don't know if anybody else know this, but like the creator of that, like he made a character for that anime. He fell in love with his own character, and like he started doing like weird posts on Twitter, like making like, oh look, she came out of the shower. Oh, look at that. And I'm just like, bro, what?
Oh, that reminds me of that fucking fat black guy that got arrested because he fucking posted how he had CP on Twitter after he got arrested.
Holy shit. That's fuck, man. What the hell, dude?
Yeah,
Oh man.
and he was doing something like that, but he wasn't a creator of an anime. He was just doing the whole fucking weeaboo thing where he has a body pillow.
I know what you're talking about.
He did a birthday video for that character too.
Oh, that is some like ancient cringe, bro.
Yeah.
I remember seeing that when I was little, man. I was like
Mhm.
freaking I saw that, I was like, bro, what is that? That's
Yeah.
cringe. Like what is this?
Gonzu, like Harry Hunter said, the Red Girlfriend is ass.
It is. It is. I mean I've never seen the anime and I don't plan to. But I've seen like clips here and there around, and it just doesn't look appealing. It's essentially about this guy that's like so desperate,
and harem anime or something.
it's almost like an harem anime. This guy is just like he's like a scumbag, and like we follow this scumbag, and like he's just constantly like dating a bunch of these girls. And it's just so weird. I honestly, but at the same time, it's like when it comes to anime like that type of anime, I don't really find interested in it to begin with.
I don't find interested. In
it is obviously gooner bait. When you really think about it, it's essentially just trying to get you to like get attracted to these girls or whatever, and like shit. I'm just like, bro, like nah, dude.
I'm not. Weird. Yeah, I'm not really into that because I don't know. Because the idea of having more than one girlfriend is just way too much.
I don't know. I mean,
kind of like that saying, like for example, like I don't own these pets; they're my sister's pet, but I still have to take care of them and look out for them, making sure they don't do crazy shit like that, while taking care of a parrot and an old dog. It's like something like that.
I guess that's one way, but at the same time, you're not. I mean, at the same time, like you're not going out of your way and like jerking off to these freaking things, right?
No, I'm not.
Because that's what the guy does. He freaking,
oh god.
Because like again, like this, he's renting girlfriends, and like he like beats his meat to them and stuff like that. Because like obviously you can't do anything. I don't know why, bro. It's in general, rent a girlfriend is just it's ass. It's bad. It's just not a good anime. Bad. Do not watch it. It sucks.
It's so bad. It reached to the I don't go to Reddit, but I watch videos of people talking about Reddit, and there's a community in that Reddit called r/cringe. It made it into there.
Yep. There you go. And it's crazy, man.
Yeah, it is fucking crazy. And I would. Here's the thing, though. I would rather watch that than read a manga. And I'm not joking when I say this. There's an actual manga in Japan where the human, some creator over there made a manga where the human population in Japan was low, so they made a law where girls were forced to like that sounds weird and I don't know how to say it, but where they basically have to like repopulate the human species by just like I don't know how to describe it. Like it's really that weird because the protagonist, if you want to call it a fucking protagonist of this manga, is a fucking, I believe, a 17-year-old girl getting ready to get fucked by like a grown ass man.
Bro, what, dude? I don't understand, bro. The Japanese, man, they're just or not. I wouldn't. No. I wouldn't. I take that back. That little segment of the Japanese people.
Yeah, that's better.
That portion of them, they're so messed up in the head. It's like, oh god.
Yeah. Yeah, I wanna say this right now too, because there's like a I don't know, because there's like so many people who are addicted to the internet to the point they're making like their own little Diddy list or something like that, where people are being exposed for something like that. Because there's like something like that going on with the anime community too. And I gotta say this right now after watching the whole Saber Sparks situation, which we'll talk about in a bit.
Mhm.
I agree with a YouTuber Gamma, I think that's his name, where he says just because someone like defends someone like defend someone for an action, it doesn't mean like they will do the same actions or agree with, no, it doesn't mean they're going to do the same actions as that person. And I'm going to say that right now. So just because like let's just say for example actually yeah, we just use Saber Spark as an example, so let's just get into the fucking
Yeah,
thing.
we could get into that if you want.
Yeah, so yeah, to give you a short summary, there was a Twitter user by the name of Brony Fandom who was making allegations saying how the popular YouTuber Saber Spark allegedly ard slash I mean it doesn't really sound like I don't know if I could say that word on here, but it doesn't really sound like RAPE. It just sounds like someone didn't know how to like communicate and shit like that.
Okay.
But to put it in short, he was accused for that, and then a YouTuber, I think you know this because funny small world we live in too, because one of the people who was in the whole Jeremy the Brony thing was associated with Kim Possible, Love Kim Possible, I think that's her username.
What the hell? Really?
Yeah, you sent me the links to the post. I forgot her name, but she was one of the first people talking about Jeremy the Brony. Then she made a video talking about the situation again, and then she mentioned you.
She mentioned me.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait, is it the one where like this YouTuber used like a little she made like a drawing of me? Of
Yeah.
a character or something?
No, that was a fan of Jeremy or a friend of Jeremy. I don't remember who it was, but no, it wasn't that. It was the blonde girl. It was the blonde girl who had
Lavender.
Yeah, Lavender.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's sweet.
because she made a post talking about I love Kim Possible, and she said she separated herself from her. And yeah, that's a small world because I never knew one of the people we knew during the internet oddities days where we're talking about Jeremy the Brony and then shit like that. I never knew one of those people would be back in our lives like that.
That's wild, man. You know what? I haven't even talked to her in a long time. She's actually been going through some stuff, unfortunately, with her family life. Yeah. And it's just it's really unfortunate. Like honestly, like I wish her the best for real. But yeah, honestly, but yeah, for the most part though, it's like that whole situation with Saber Spark and the Kim Possible fan or whatever.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, okay, I remember. Her username was I love Kim Possible a lot. Dude, I haven't seen the video, but actually no, I've seen the archive of the video because she eventually privated it. But here's the thing: the whole video was not even talking about Saber Spark. It was mostly talking about DAgames, the one I already told you about.
Yeah,
she only started talking about Saber Spark at the last minute. And I agree with Saber Spark with this. That video felt like it was made just for like clicks and get people's attention and stuff like that. I feel like it wasn't made to tell everyone the allegations and stuff like that. But even then, the allegations is really fucking shit. Like there's little evidence for any of that.
Yeah, there's just I don't know why people go out of their way to waste their time to like try to bash someone's reputation like that. And it's so ridiculous and stupid, man. With how people are like that.
Yeah. Yeah, and I seen Saber response to the video, and I think he did very well on like commenting like what these people were actually doing. But at the same time, he never specified some stuff. But then again, I agree with Gamma when he said this. Even if he does, again, there's no evidence besides the fact that he was in a few conventions. But besides that, there's no evidence of him like actually committing the crime or something like that. Like there's no evidence for that. We can't take both sides' word for us unless we see actual evidence. And I'm still waiting for like evidence. And I know a YouTuber by the name of Mr. Enter who dealt with this shit like this before because he used to have a degenerate as like his editor, and then he fired the editor because they were being dickheads or something like that. And they eventually discovered that that same editor was grooming kids along with one of their friends too, and then exposes their ass. And yeah, so I'm right now I'm just waiting for him to do the video so I can see what he came up with or something like that. And also another YouTuber I watched, Lazy Bed too, is also doing it too, from what I heard, because the victim mentioned her. Yeah, the victim mentioned her too. So yeah, I heard those two. I'm just waiting for like evidence, and then I'll make like my judgment on it.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. People, it really, oh my gosh, it's so annoying that like, again, like I've said, you know, people just go out of their way to just try to ruin someone's reputation like that, and then like, it's like people have to, like, it's like at the same time, it's like it's reached to the point where like the creator, you know, the person that they're calling out, they have to make a statement about it, because it's gone to a point where it's like people are starting to think things, they're starting to question, you know, your validity and stuff, and it's just like, yeah, I gotta just talk about this.
Yeah. Here's the thing too. Yeah. Fucking Kim, I love Kim Possible, like knew the evidence was fucking shit, because she had an interview with someone and they asked her, would you tell everyone to be like say like take this with a grain of salt, because again there's no evidence besides hearsay, and she even agrees that
yeah,
but
she was just like, no, this is true, this is factual.
She went with the her way of doing that was just making the video. Like she didn't actually say that in the stream. Like she didn't say nah, I did that. She just agrees with what the guy said. But even then, she made a video just taking it as like, oh, these are facts and we should like cancel him and stuff like that. I already hate that, because I know there's gonna be some dumbasses on the internet that are willing to take people what they say because they're either bored or they really want to fuck up someone's day. And that just goes to show like they're how mentally online they are, that they're willing just to fuck up people's lives because they're bored or they don't have nothing better to do.
Yeah, it's honestly really sad and pathetic, honestly, with how people are.
Yeah. And the worst I agree with this. Source. Dude,
trust me. Yeah. Basically, bro. Like that's basically what Kim Possible was just like,
just did and couldn't. Yeah, I'll bring this up because there's like some familiarities with that topic too. But here's the thing too. The Brony fandom down. Saber accused that it was a popular artist, but eventually discovered that it's not a popular artist. It's a separate person. And judging how this person is, I feel like this person is probably a minor, because the way they talk and the way they think is minor behavior. I'm thinking they're either 15 or 16, because the way they handle the situation was fucking shit. Like, it's so shit to the point that they have no idea what the fuck rain is. Like, not like the weather thing, but the place where people can go to contact authorities if they're being like groomed on the internet or being assaulted on the internet or something like that.
Oh, okay.
They don't even know what that is. And they even said this. I'm not joking when I say this. They say internet justice is better than court justice. I got pissed. Yeah, they said that. And I got pissed because we all know this type of shit doesn't work out. Because, example, quite like some motherfucker went on the internet saying how this person assaulted them with no evidence, and people went after the guy because he hasn't said anything. And when
man.
And when he
they went after the guy that like made those accusations, right?
Yeah, when Quiet made the video explaining everything and even showing evidence that he didn't do what the victim said, the quote unquote victim said, the victim only posted a document that can easily be photoshopped, and then after that stayed quiet, and then eventually deleted the Twitter account.
Fucking pussy, bro.
Exactly. It's like that saying, if you can't handle the heat, get out of the kitchen. Like, I don't understand.
That's really what it just boils down to, bro. When it comes to just people like this, man, it's like they can't handle it, and it's like if you can't handle it, then why are you doing this?
Yeah, like I said,
why did you talk about this?
Yeah, and here's the thing too. From what I heard from Mr. Enter too, because listening to someone's version of Twitter Versus, or it was called Internet Versus. Mr. Enter stated that he knows Kim. I love Kim Possible, and she has made exposure videos that are like better than what the one she posted, and after hearing that, and I can fully agree with Saber when they say like this was obviously made for like clicks and stuff like that. Because if you can make a video without making constant jokes or something Oh, what,
Mr.
Mr.
Enter, you
Enter? You
mean the
mean the
9/11 turning red guy?
yeah, that guy. Yeah,
Bro,
that
what
guy.
the
That
hell?
Mr. Enter. Yeah, him. But but yeah, he said that she made videos exposing people that were not like the ones she did with the DAgames and Saber Sparks, and that just goes to show that she really made this just because of from what Saber Sparks video said. I'll spice of malice because how Saber Spark handled a situation, and like I said earlier, how he handled a situation or his response to another drama by the name of Black Gryphon, where like I don't know why Saber defended the guy, but I'm not gonna say him defending the guy means he's doing something malice behind the scenes because we don't know that unless we
Yeah.
have evidence of it. We don't know that, and just because someone defends someone, it doesn't mean they're doing something malice behind the scenes. And there's people doing that, and I really hate that. But anyways, Saber Spark defended Black Gryphon, a music artist who dated a My Little Pony actress when she was like 17 and he was in his 20s.
Oh yeah.
I think it was. Yeah. And he's still romantic, and he's still with her to this very day too. And he got away with it too. And that just like pisses me off because he needs to have some sort of consequences for doing that shit.
Man, that's crazy, man.
Yeah, and I'm actually glad he's not the current voice actor for Alistair for Hasman Hotel too.
Oh,
Because
man,
he was the
fuck that
original.
shit.
Yeah, he was the.
I mean,
he
you
was
already
the
know I
pilot
don't
voice
like that
actor.
shit.
I don't like it either because looking back on it when I rewatched the episodes, I realized this is drama made for fucking like teenagers and stuff like that who knows nothing about the stories and anything.
The constant usage of fuck and just slurs
Swearings
and
and
just like it was just like did adults watch this?
no,
Like
I feel
even
like
that
kids
like
watch
even as I feel like even as a kid I wouldn't enjoy this. It would be so annoying and obnoxious. Oh man, I don't know. That shit's stupid.
Yeah, but anyways, like I said earlier, this is like a familiar topic too, because this sounds like the same situation we had to deal with during the we talked about it. We didn't have to deal with it because by the time that document was released, it was already deleted. But it was basically the same thing with the fucking Unknowly situation. But the only difference is Unknowly was guilty of something, and it wasn't because of transphobia, gooning, or wherever the fuck they. Oh yeah, they also tried to claim that there was sex role plays in this server. I was there, and like I said in that video, if there was, I would have made a video talking about it. But there wasn't. There was no sex RPs in the server. But anyways,
yeah.
So the only thing Unknowly was guilty of was like I don't know, suicide baiting, if I can remember correctly, or
I think it was guilt tripping.
Guilt tripping, yeah.
He constantly like vents and like try to like get people to be like, oh yeah, I'm freaking do this and that if you don't like
guilt tripping or constantly threatening about murdering his entire family. Like that's something.
Yeah, that I did not like about like that. That is evidence. That is the evidence right there, and that was the only part I will say that I was like, hell no, like no way. I don't care if you're like 15 and all that. You do not like just say that out of anger and stuff like that. You have to be mentally unwell in the head to be like saying stuff like that.
Yeah, I can agree with that. But yeah, it's like the same thing with that, and the people behind like that fucking document was obviously doing it because they either wanted clicks from the situation or just want to ruin someone's life. Like I generally feel like that. I generally feel like it was that, and I generally feel like the only reason why Unknowingly responded to you the way he did was because he probably thought, and I generally do believe this. He didn't watch the video. He just like skimmed through it and just called it a day because I don't know. Because that's what it feels like. Because you can easily move the fucking red video thing to the end and make it look like you watched the video.
Yeah, so, I mean, honestly, at the same time, it's like when someone makes a video on me, right? I usually watch it to the end. I always watch it to the end because I don't know if they're gonna say anything negative or positive. But it's like when it comes to certain people, it's like sometimes it's just like, oh no, I'm not gonna watch this to the end or whatever. It's like they say one thing negative about me. It's like, oh no, I'm not gonna watch it anymore. It's like, wow, it's like someone said something bad about your flipping videos or something, and then that's it. Like you're not even gonna bother. I mean, I don't know. And then like afterwards, this is like overall, man, I think this guy's a cool person. Like I don't know. It's just when it comes to unknowingly himself, man, like I think there was something else recent, or not recently, but like a long time ago, like something about him, like apparently, like he almost like
Oh yeah, I
offed
mentioned that.
himself or something like that.
Yeah, I mentioned that in my video.
There
But
was a
yeah, hold on.
whole thing of
Yeah,
like investigating the camera angles or like the camera pictures or something like that. Because like as far as I know, like I don't know, you're not allowed to like hold your phone with you, right? Like you're not allowed
yeah,
to hold your phone
yeah,
when you're on the bench.
the. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna say anyways. Yeah, because the rat told me that too. So yeah.
No, but yeah, though it's honestly crazy, bro. Like that whole thing, that whole situation. You know, in a certain extent, like you know, like I feel bad for the kid, man. Because again, like he literally surrounds himself with like nothing but fake people, dude. Like I
Mm-hmm.
feel like they're just there because he has a YouTube channel and he has a presence now,
Yeah.
and like he can't really fully like handle that type of like presence, you know? Like he's gone to the point where like he just can't really handle it. And it's like it kind of goes back to what you said, you know, if you can't handle the heat, get
Can't
out of the
take the
kitchen.
heat out of the kitchen. I don't know how many times I said that, but
Exactly.
yeah.
I'm just like I'm not, and I'm just like man, like you know, like someone like this, you know, it's just you're gonna have to expect stuff like this, bro. Like
Hmm. Yeah.
I freaking get a bunch of shit all the time. Like a bunch of people are always telling me like, oh man, you should like this shit's ass or this and that. This is
Yeah,
fucking
and I'm
stupid.
gonna say this right now, like this sound like I'm gonna be harsh, but only doing that was just cowardly. Like he clearly didn't have um he clearly did not want to take responsibility, so he thought of doing that.
Oh yeah,
If the picture is true though, because I don't know if it is true, but knowing how he was inactive for like an hour or so, I think it is because again he was inactive for like around an hour or so, so I think it
hmm
is. Yeah.
yeah. But now he fell off, and now he kind of just he stopped the Godzilla analog art thing. Didn't he
Yeah,
stop doing it?
no, he
Like it's
canceled it.
officially canceled, right? Like
Yeah,
he
yeah.
hasn't
Here's the
brought it
thing
back.
too. Some of this. Here's the thing too. Some of this is on him because I found this interesting when I was doing my research on him. Apparently, it's not just Godzilla toxic fans that are going after him. He's also going after them or people who's criticizing him too. So he can't handle criticism either.
That's yeah.
And I'm gonna say this. So what I say, take this with a grain of salt because it's coming from Reddit too. Even Redditors on there were saying how he'll constantly threat about canceling the series because of this type of shit.
Yeah, he's very much not in a position to
Yeah, and
like
that's a
be
great
taking this kind of
and
stuff
that's
to
the
do.
greatest and that's the greatest example of like never give kids like I'm only at 15 or whatever however old he is right now
I think he's like
popularity or fame.
16 or 17 on around there.
Yeah. Yeah, 'cause that's the greatest example of why you never should give kids the popularity because some shit like that's going to happen to them and it's going to fuck up their mindset.
I don't know, man. It's like when it comes down to it, bro. It's just like when you're on the internet, man. You're gonna expect people like this. You know, you're gonna expect people to not like because in the end of the day, you know, it's like not everything that you make is gonna be something that's liked by people. Like
Mm-hmm.
people are gonna obviously not like a certain thing of yours, or there's gonna be some of those people that do like those things.
Yeah,
And in
it's
the end of
not.
the day, you can only focus on those people that like your things.
Yeah, it's not only like Unknownly's fault in this one too. It's also his fans too, because they continue fucking babying him. Like when I was watching the video, people were constantly babying him. I'm like, dude, like, yeah, I understand he's a minor, but can we just someone should just tell him that just ignore those type of shit? Because I just remember this and because I watch a lot of people where people do this type of shit and 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 you should always tell them that yeah, because you're gonna get people who are gonna say that shit to you because they don't like you. The best way to do it to do it is just ignore it. Just ignore those people because
Exactly.
that's the only thing they want from you, attention, and the ones
Either ignore them or just block them. Like it's really not
yeah,
that hard. Like there's a function to block people,
yeah, and
and
you just
then
never do it.
obviously, I mean, and then there's also this other option. You could also just kind of like you know put your phone down or your PC, turn it off, go outside, do something else, do something else. It's like I know that's difficult for a person that's critically online, but like oh my gosh, you know it wouldn't hurt to just do that. You know, it's not gonna
Yeah,
kill you.
it's not like like I don't know, like I really hate the fact that we live in an age where people are so like stuck to the internet to the point they're not thinking like reasonably or like logically. Like again, you have the option to block them. I understand there's some people are saying like, oh, they can just make a second account, then block that second account until they eventually stop. Like that's my solution.
Like it really just boils down to that, man. Like honestly, like to kind of like go on the topic of like ignoring people, like when the whole situation with the unknowingly thing, where like he essentially sent his fans after my Twitter account.
And
I've only had from all of those people coming to my page, I've only had one person say something where like they said I don't deserve anything in life.
Oh, yeah.
That one made me laugh. But for the most part, I honestly just didn't acknowledge them. I never responded to anything to them. Mainly because I was working on another video, but for the most part, I've just kind of like just ignored them. You know, I've just kind of been focusing on myself. I don't really, you know, like the whole point of that video was just to talk about things on the document that was like bullcrap, you know.
It was never, and I said this in my video too. It was never you were never attacking unknowingly. You were only criticizing like the document and how bad.
Yeah, I was even like calling out like the people that made it. It's like, yo, this is a complete mess. Like this whole thing is a mess. Like why is this even here? And then like there was like obviously parts of it where it's like, oh yeah, okay, so this is evidence of how he treats like, you know, stuff like this, like, you know, like how he talks about his parents or like his siblings and all that, how he wants to kill them. It's like, holy crap, man, you are a psychopath. Like what the hell's wrong with you?
Including like they even bring up random people like, who the fuck is this Miguel guy? Well, like they say
who the hell's Miguel? Like what the fuck is he? What does he have to do with this, man? What?
And but I'm gonna stick with my words. They say he's a groomer, but I see no evidence of that until we get like actual evidence of that guy, like doing actually groomer shit. Then I would say officially like go dox the guy because that's a fucking predator. We do not need more predators on this fucking platform.
Bro, it's crazy, man.
Like that's the only time I can agree. Doxing is okay because if it's like someone super fucked up, like Toon Critic, fucking Black Gryphon or Black Gryphon or fucking that one the fucking black anime weeb. Then I'm not being racist or anything. I just don't remember his username. Like I only remember him because
you just remember him being black. That's
the only thing I remember from him. It's that fucking popular video and that stupid tweet he posted. Like how level of idiocy you have to be to tweet out how you have a second hard drive of CP. Like how stupid do you have to be? That's some cartoon level shit of idiocy right there.
Yeah, man. Honestly, it's just it's crazy. Like this guy, like that anime chick, that his waifu or whatever, it wasn't enough, man. He just wanted him young. He likes him young.
I think that's a great example of like porn addiction too, and how far it can fuck up the brain too, like to the point that you want something real. Just as long you like, here's my situation. If you want to get rid of it, that's fine. But for me, I honestly control that shit and make sure that I don't cross the limit. Like there is a limit I have when it comes to stuff like that, and I have that limit, and I make sure I don't fucking cross that limit.
Well, obviously, no one should cross that limit, man. It's freaking, it's disgusting, man. It's fucking little kids and shit. Like what the fuck?
It's so like weird and fucked up. Oh yeah, I want to share this. Ganji said the grass feels nice. You should touch it.
Man, all those people, man, critically online, man. It's like holy crap. They couldn't, honestly, man. There are so many people nowadays that I've noticed that lately, man. It's like the more I get older, the more I freaking just look around. I'm just like, holy crap, man. Why is there so many fucking pussies online?
Yeah.
Like, holy fuck, man. You guys are, it's like these guys are like so attached to the internet that it's like anything they say, it's like anything wrong that they say of an opinion, it's like they instantly attack that person, and then they're just like, oh, okay, I'm gonna delete my account. It's like, bro, you're so weak. You're such a pussy, bro. Come on, like just ignore them, just block them, report them if you need to. Like it really just doesn't, like, I don't know, man. It's like a weird pet peeve I have with it. But
yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, overall, that's like, yeah, I really don't like those people. They're just fucking crazy and stuff like that. What the hell? All right, okay. I think I'm having my own excuse moment because I thought I saw someone outside my room. Yeah.
Yeah, I was just checking just in case. I was muted for a sec.
Yeah. There's like, yeah, it's always those type of people, and the one I hate the most is people who say they want to do good things, but in reality they only say that because they want to look better. The one I'm thinking about right now is actually we might as well talk about him as our final topic before we end the stream.
Yeah,
iDubbbz.
bro, iDubbbz, man. I haven't heard of that guy in a long time, bro. Like,
I heard of him when I was like in elementary school, but I never watched it.
I've only known him. I've only known him through Filthy Frank, the Filthy Frank show. Like I've never really bothered watching any of his videos, but I like the collabs he was in with Filthy Frank.
Yeah, yeah. He like iDubbbz was like constantly like doing good things, calling out people for what they were doing. Like I used to be like it wasn't him that got me dislike Drama Alert, but it was like a top 10 YouTubers who fucked up other YouTubers' careers or something like that. Drama Alert was one of them, and he iDubbbz, you mean the simp? I want to share that. iDubbbz,
bro, the simp. Yeah,
he is a simp. I like how he tries to join in on the joke, but in reality, you can tell he's fucking mad. Like even like he made a video like defending his fucking princess and saying, "You guys like, I mean, it's fine. You can talk about it, but I don't like it when you guys like start criticizing my tasting women and stuff like that." And you can see him clearly going red because he's angry about the situation. Yeah, but man. Anyway, yeah. What was I gonna say before I got distracted by that? Fuck, I forgot what I was.
I kind of blanked on it too.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, because Drama Alert. So what Drama Alert did, Keemstar did, was that he was reporting on a popular League of Legends player, and he was like I can remember the guy was like super old. Like he had like a white beard and everything. Yeah. So somehow Keemstar fucked up his research, accusing the guy. Actually, no, mistaken identity is what happened. He mistaked the guy for an actual rapist. So, yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because of that, he sent his. I think his fans went after him, I think it was his fan. He sent his fans after them, and then when someone did the proper research, called out Keemstar saying you got the wrong guy. Even the guy who was getting attacked was saying you got the wrong guy, and Keemstar did nothing. He just said, "Oh well," or something like that. It was something along those lines. He didn't actually say "oh well," but he said something like along those lines. And I was like, "No, I'm not supporting someone who's gonna like falsely accuse of someone someone of something they didn't do."
Keemstar is so weird, man. He's trying to find any way to like stay relevant nowadays, man. I mean, that's all he can really do now, especially in his condition. Like he's like almost in his 40s now, or he's probably is 40 already. But
yeah,
the guy's old, man. It's like kind of you gotta let go of this stuff already, man. You gotta just kind of like
it's best to move on and do new things in life, man. Like, man. Like I can't constantly like do drama videos. Hell, that's why I'm trying to do like both drama videos and stop motion videos. Like I haven't even finishing that Transformers video because I'm trying to like find places where I can film new locations and stuff like that.
Yeah, I personally got like a lot of videos going on. Like I have them all saved on my computer. So like I'll be able to upload them all during the summer and all that. So yeah, it's just you always gotta keep the grind going, man. Sometimes it's just how it is.
Yeah. So iDubbbz was like the greatest example of like what you should do when you see bad people and call them out for it. But nowadays he's like the fucking opposite of that. He's with the bad people. He was with Hassan Piker, a guy who literally said how they have wherever location he was talking about, they had the right to rape and rape unpopular rich girls or something like that. I was like, that is so fucked up.
Holy crap, man.
Yeah.
And it's also funny that you mentioned Hassan too, because like it was just announced today that apparently his Twitch got banned.
Well, good.
Yeah, I don't
Finally,
know.
they
I
did
don't know if
something
he'll. I don't
good.
know if it'll be back up, but like it got
Yeah,
back.
actually, yeah, I shouldn't have said that because knowing how Twitch is, because they didn't do the same thing with Hassan's moderator, fucking Frogan. She said like the most fucked up thing to the point that it's fucked up when my friend Venom fan, who is, sorry, I was reading the comments, whose father is like a veteran, you fucked up, you pissed off the wrong person when my friend Venom fan, whose father is a veteran, is saying like. He's agreeing with others and saying I'm not fucked up shit, saying reasonable shit, and even
Dude, what the?
I don't know what to say because it's been a while since I talked to him about that. But
Essentially, what you're trying to say is it's like his veteran dad got so pissed that even
no, it was
Benefit
Venom
got
fan.
pissed. It was
No,
Benefit
Venom fan
got
got
pissed
pissed.
where he couldn't control his anger and like he kind of went off on a tangent. I do remember that
Yeah,
day. He was
yeah,
he was so angry.
yeah, and I can see why because that's the most fucked up thing you can do. But you want to know what she actually got banned for? Was that fucking like I agree with that ban too, but I feel she should have been banned sooner. It was that race tier list they did on TwitchCon or wherever it was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's
and
crazy.
yeah, and she's not the only one too. We got fucking Denims, an OnlyFans girl, who's like saying some fucked up shit too. Even like fucked up shit too. I was gonna say was part of the campaign of trying to get H3 family under child protective services because someone spread a lie saying how their children are eating dog shit or something like that. And
What?
yeah, I don't like her. And she's done other awful things too. Even like she even admitted, like she didn't fully say it, but she was like, I don't know what you call it, like not quietly about it, but she was making it sound like she wasn't agreeing with it when in reality she does. She wants the idea. She wants underage minors going to her OnlyFans and being essentially being simps in the future. Propping up future simps is what she's doing, and other OnlyFans girls are doing too.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and I don't like that shit. Like you're not only fucking up a child's mind, but you're also like grooming them too. That's literally grooming too.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I really don't like her. I feel like she should have been banned with Hassan and the others too. But
Way
Twitch,
longer. It should have
way
been
longer.
done way long ago, man.
Mm-hmm,
The fact that now they're starting to acknowledge that it's like, holy crap! It's like you care all of a sudden. Wow.
Yeah. They'll ban someone they ban them for 1 day or 1 week. But if someone, I'm not joking when I say this, if someone was streaming and it shows them breaking a fucking keyboard or making a fat joke towards someone, they get banned longer.
That's crazy, man.
Like, I really don't like that. That's obviously like, what's it called? Like favoritism. Yeah, favoritism. That's literally favoritism right there.
Mm-hmm. Sounds about right.
And I hate that shit. And the worst part about it too, Hassan bought a sword. I'll make this clear right now because a lot of people are thinking this is an actual Nazi sword, but it's not. It's a sword from One Piece. Not One Piece. Bleach. Yeah, it was a sword from Bleach. I only seen one episode of Bleach. I gotta watch the video. I mean, not video, the episodes. But it was an episode from Bleach. Not episode from Bleach. It was one of the characters' swords. And the sword kind of looks like a swastika. No, it did look like a swastika, but that wasn't what it was. It wasn't a swastika. And Hassan wasn't even told that this is an anime sword and not an actual Nazi sword. He still thought it was a Nazi sword, and instead of putting it away, he actually bought it because when iDubbbz did the review video on who's gonna do what content video he's gonna do next, he was holding the sword.
What the heck?
Yeah. So I want to know your opinion on this. If you find something that's something that looks like a Nazi, would you buy it?
Not really, no.
I wouldn't buy that shit.
I wouldn't buy that. I don't know, man. Maybe they bought it just for the laws and all that, but it's like even for the laws, it's like
that's
what
like
am I gonna
too
do
far.
with that thing?
Yeah.
It's like if I would, it's like the equivalent if I were to get a katana sword to like as for the laws to make fun of weebs and all that, and then I'm just like it's just gonna sit there. It's like what am I gonna use? What am I gonna do with it? like do I just use it to cut up trees or something? I mean, I guess you could use it for that, but still,
I mean, you gotta have
like that thing's just gonna be sitting there. It's not even gonna be used.
Well, for me, as someone who likes food, I'll use that to cut shit down. Like
yeah.
Food.
Well, that's why that's why you get a machete. A machete.
Yeah.
Like that's literally a sword.
Yeah. So yeah, I thought was reveals people. He's even like his ways of criticizing A3 was just fucking shit. What like he's not like including the time where like he didn't say anything because he didn't say anything during the time where people were going after H3 saying how he's an abusive father and his wife is an abusive mother and stuff like that. He didn't say anything like that. And he made videos saying how his silence means nothing, like he's not saying anything. But in his recent video he's saying his silence did mean something, meaning that he really his silence on not protecting his friend at the time, meaning that he really didn't care about E3.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, and yeah, I really don't like iDubbbz because of that, because it just goes to show that he really didn't care. And I did watch Gamma's video on this one too, and I think I can agree with him on that. I honestly do believe not E3, iDubbbz was always like that, and he never really did care. But I don't know. I think he did care, and another YouTube shout out to Rob Media mentioned this too. I honestly think it's because of that damn Pikachu Sonic Shoe medallion he wore.
Dude, that medallion, bro. Sonic Shoe is just a curse, bro. That medallion.
It is.
Oh boy.
Like even fucking IRATE Gamer or Public Steve or whatever the hell you want to call him, even made a video exploring that topic. I haven't seen it, but I might as well see it after the fucking live stream.
Yeah, for real. Speaking of the live stream, it's like 2 hours. I think we could probably end it here, I guess.
Yeah, hold on. I want to announce some. I want to finish off with a bonus topic, and then
All
we'll end it here. I will actually. I might as well say this right now. I am still doing my projects. It's just this project is now canceled. It's no longer going to feature OCs. It's going to be featuring Godzilla characters now, mostly because I don't have the time and money to make custom figures. So I'm just going to use like pre-established figures. And not only that, I did want to have friends in this, but after the Fallout, I don't think it's possible. So and it really doesn't make, and it's really not fair for a Venom fan to be voicing a spawn character and not his character. And I really find it not fair. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna have
Gidzu says he would offer his voice.
I will in a bit, but yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm not gonna use OCs. I'm just gonna use like pre-staging figures. Like for example, I'm actually gonna voice Zilla, and I'm thinking, yeah, and this is like the series is gonna be based on like our experiences in life too. So like I am trying to get Eric here to voice a character. I'm thinking about like I don't know, like I'm thinking like his favorite alien character. I was going to say Kaiju. His favorite alien character is Bolton. I'm thinking about adding a Bolton in, but I don't know. That's up to you if you want to voice a Bolton or some other character.
I don't know. I don't care. I could voice anything. I don't really care. Doesn't have to be Bolton. I mean, I could just voice Godzilla or something. I don't know. I don't really care.
Yeah. So that's all I got to say. I'm still working on the project. It's that new changes happen and stuff like that. So yeah, that's going to be it for the stream today.
Yeah, I think I since we're bringing up videos and all that, I think I mentioned earlier that I have other videos. I've practically finished up some videos. Managed to finish up the sequel to Godzilla X Mothra, which is the full edit where like you were in it with the other guys, Jerry. So
wait, what?
remember? Yeah, Rodan, Godzilla X Rodan. It's a sequel. I know it's the sequel to Godzilla X Mothra, but this time it's Godzilla X Rodan. I finished editing that video, and then obviously I'm working on other videos right now. So for the time being, I
thought you were gonna cancel that shit because of the follow and everything.
Nah, dude, that's like a waste. It's a waste, and it's also has a lot of funny little interactions in there. So. Right. Yeah, expect a lot. Expect that to come out during the summer. It's gonna be during summer. So like everyone's gonna be out of school or something like that, or whenever they're out of work, they can watch the videos and all that. And I have a lot of videos coming up, so yeah, expect a lot of that's coming soon.
Yeah,
I've been kind of dead or dormant on my channel. I think the last thing I uploaded was the Sonic crab thing, the Mecha Crab.
Oh yeah, the Mecha Crab I gave you.
Yeah. Yeah, I appreciate that, by the way. So I still need to freaking do a stop motion of that too, honestly, in some point.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for the most part, yeah, that's pretty much what I have going for right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. this has been the Mecha Crowd
The
review.
first
Yeah,
pilot, I guess you could call it that. We could call it. You have to retitle it. Call it the pilot episode or something.
Yeah, I'll do that
Boyz In
later.
Green 1, the pilot episode.
Yeah, I'm doing that right now.
Yeah, you can do that. She crazy.
All right, everyone. That'll be it for this podcast.
Thank you guys for joining the stream.
Yeah, thank you for joining the stream. And this is Kyoji, 1999, the Green Kaijin, and my friend
And
Eric.
this is, I was going to say, and this is Ericzilla 1999. And yeah, so thank you guys for joining us. And yeah, we'll hopefully see you guys next time.
If it gets popular. But yeah,
I mean, I don't care if it gets popular. I still want to do it. I mean, I don't care. I like this. So, yeah.
All right, we'll see you guys later. See ya.